And welcome to the Cyber Shindig Podcast, everybody. Episode 65. We're back in action, feeling better than ever. You know what it is, Mike Kroll.
Yeah!
Hyping it up over here. What's going on, everybody? Sorry it's been a hot minute since we've been invading those sweet little freaking honey-filled ears of yours. Yeah, you hear that? It's been a while. Right?
A lot has happened.
It's been a hot minute. We've been trying to get together the podcast, but one thing after another, we've been caught up, held up. Mike's been blowing puke out of his ass.
It
was really weird.
That's what they call it, number 3,
Yeah.
when you just puke out of your asshole.
It's a reverse puke.
You didn't know that, did you?
Out of his ass and other holes that I won't mention.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. I appreciate the privacy aspect of that.
Yeah, guys. So we've been missing hanging out and talking and doing this shit because it's fun, and there has been a lot that has happened to both of us. I feel like in the past few weeks here, right?
I'm a different man.
I feel you, dude. Do you want to do me a favor and just crank up my little headphone volume just the tiniest little hair? Oh, that was perfect too. Great job.
Is that good?
That is excellent.
Do I have like a future in this career?
A+.
Be honest.
I don't know. Maybe not.
Is it because I'm too tall?
Yeah, probably.
God
you can't
damn
fit
it.
in small spaces like I can.
That's the problem.
I'm like the perfect height
But you don't
to
like small
fit-
spaces.
to fit in places like comfortably. Maybe not for female like you know, not like that, but like girls. Girls always like tall guys. Not that, Mike. You fucking gutter head over here. Oh my god! I haven't put two together.
65, baby.
Episode 65 coming in hot. No, I'm like 5'10" is like perfect. I don't have to worry about ducking my head in like low ceilings. I fit on a plane pretty nicely.
Yeah.
I don't know, drop ceilings. I don't have to worry about door frames.
I will agree. Once you get to the 6 foot like height, then things kind of become uncomfortable.
An issue a little bit.
Yeah. Mostly because when you're 6 feet, it's not so much you're hitting things with your head, it's your fucking legs.
Yeah.
Like you cannot get comfortable because they stretch like it's half your damn body.
You're too big. You're too fucking tall.
I get that a lot.
You're too,
But,
yeah. I don't know about that one.
Movie theaters, and
Shit.
tall people can relate to this. Movie theaters are our worst enemy.
Oh, yeah.
When we are not in the front row.
Dude.
Because then it's a very tricky situation to get comfortable.
Well, you've been in plane bathrooms too, haven't you? How'd that go for you?
So I don't sit down in plane bathrooms.
Well, yeah, but you were inside of a plane bathroom, right?
Yeah, you know what? You're right. I was kind of like hunched over.
Yeah,
but
even I am. I'm like, oh shit, dude. Fuck, they're small.
They are. I agree. I don't know. I didn't stay too long inside the plane bathroom. I didn't join any Mile High clubs, all right? So I was
wish.
in and out.
Man, that would be a feat to see someone join the Mile High Club in coach on a Southwest plane bathroom. You can barely fit one freaking person in there. I don't know how you're going to get 2 people in there, let alone moving a little bit.
Right.
You know, getting a little motion in the
Especially
ocean.
if you're tall, like you have to be like 5'5", both of you, in order to even like be comfortable.
To get a little friction going between you.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have like at least 2 or 3 inches to wiggle.
Yeah.
You know?
Do you know anybody, and we don't have to drop names, that is in that Mile High Club?
I have no one that I know, unless both of my grandmas. Well, my grandma Treese, she's a fucking world traveler, man. You want to talk about someone that's been around the world? She's been flying since like early 70s, like when it was kind of dangerous to fly still.
That is fair.
And you could smoke on planes, and there was no seatbelts.
Yeah, and you could just bring a gun and just start shooting each other.
You could bring all your shit on the plane. But yeah, so I don't know. Maybe they did back in the day. I don't know how big. Let's see how big the bathrooms were on airplanes.
I would argue that they are no bigger than they are today. Like they didn't shrink in size, I'm sure.
Were bathrooms bigger
back in the day? Especially because, I don't know, I feel like people who flew back then often did not fly far.
That's true.
I feel like our generation is more of a world traveling generation. We want to travel. We want to go to new places. I feel like back in the day, nobody in America wanted to leave America for any reason.
That's honestly true.
Very patriotic generation.
Especially during like the Red Scare, all the crazy stuff.
Yeah, there's wars going on. I don't blame them.
Yeah. I just looked at falling frozen poop was a big problem in the 80s. Wow, that's interesting.
Do you ever wonder, like, is it now? Like, I feel like sometimes when you feel like a little drizzle and you're like, oh, rain. And then you look up and there's not a damn cloud in the sky. And then you're like, did I just get pissed on a little?
A little piddle?
Just a little piddle?
Coming out of the air? No. Boeing might have perfected the airline poop experience. That's a nice bathroom. We definitely did not. The plane to Vegas that we went to was not. It was not like that.
That's still small. Okay, so
that is small.
Logistically speaking, you'd have to have one person on the counter.
Yeah.
Preferably the woman. Second, the man.
What if the dude was on there?
Well, different strokes for different folks, as they say. I don't know. That would be just very difficult. I feel like it wouldn't be enjoyable for either.
No, there'd
party.
be no way. I'd be nervous of like the flight attendant knowing, unless it was like I had one flight to New York City. And there was literally 4 people on the plane, and 3 of them were with, like, me.
Oh, geez.
So we had the whole flight. It was like a red eye, though.
Oh.
It was like midnight.
Oh,
and we had the whole plane to ourselves. So that would have been, like, an exception, maybe. You might have been able to get away with it.
You can get fined, though, if they find that out. Like, they'll find the puck out of you.
Let's see how big the Southwest bathroom on the plane is. It is, dude.
I'm not sure if you can get well, you can obviously get fined in
like
other
public
places,
indecency,
but
basically.
I don't know where else you would get fined, you know?
This was literally the bathroom that we had. Southwest, super tiny. It was like that first one we saw, like cut in half pretty much.
Yeah.
There's no, and my buddy Kyle, he's 6 foot, almost 6'10".
Oh yeah, that poor guy.
Dude, on a 3.5 hour flight to Vegas, we were all drinking the whole way too. I got up twice, I think, on the way there.
You don't get up on planes.
I was feeling good on the plane, dude. I had a great flight experience both
That's
ways.
Good.
Yeah, man.
I'm glad for you, man.
I'm kind of like getting used to flying now.
Wow.
Twice this year. That's pretty good. I was nervous.
You gonna go for your pilot's license
I
pretty
should.
soon?
Fuck it, man.
Yeah?
No, hell no. I still don't like flying that much.
Yo, those bathrooms are so small.
They are dinkers.
I wouldn't want to.
There's no chance.
No.
I
I don't even want to pee in them, let alone like release the sperm.
I was like hunched over, like in there, even, and I'm small.
Yeah.
Like I was hunched over in there, just like peeing. I was like, dude, I don't know how Kyle's doing this. He's probably, I don't know.
He took
crazy.
Did they have 2 bathrooms? Because most of the time they'll have like 2 bathrooms next to each other.
So the one on the way there did, which was nice in the back, because we literally sat the farthest back seat you could sit on the plane in the back. Me, Zach, and Kyle all crammed into one like row. Because I needed an aisle seat. Kyle sat in the middle, so he's like, fuck me, basically. He's like, fuck my life, but he's like, this is fine, I can deal with it. And then Zach was like smushed against the window.
Why didn't you make Zach go in the middle?
It would have been rough. It would have been even harder for Kyle, I feel like, to have him on the window.
That's fine.
Yeah, he's a big man. But it worked out. And it was a funny flight, dude. Both ways we sat like that. It was pretty funny, yeah.
Okay.
I was like, if I'm going to get smashed up against someone, it might as well be someone I know.
That's fair.
Because I could get, dealt a worse hand.
Yeah. I don't see. I've only flown once, and I was by mostly Mallory and Casey the way there and back.
Did you sit directly next to them?
Yes, except on the way to Washington, D.C., I had to sit behind them with, like, strangers.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it was both, like, 2 grown men, and they were just, like, chill.
Right, they were, like, reading the newspaper and, like, shit
Basically,
like that.
yeah. They were, like, asleep, and I was like, this is great. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want...
I wish I could sleep on planes. Doesn't happen. The fucking Zach and Ryan, the other guy. So I went to Vegas with Zach for his bachelor party.
Yeah.
It was me, Zach, Big Kyle.
Big Kyle.
One of my closest, like, oldest friends.
That's weird.
And,
I thought he was your buddy. What happened?
He is. He's my buddy.
Did you guys have a falling out?
He's
Jesus
my buddy.
Christ.
He's my guy. Yeah. And then a guy, Zach's soon-to-be cousin-in-law, Ryan, who I've known for a while now. And Zach or Ryan didn't have, like, anything to do on the plane. I was like, don't you have wireless headphones? They're like, nah. I was like, what do you, dude, it's almost 4 hours. I was like, what are you going to do? Just sit there? They're like, yep. I was like, what the fuck? Me and Kyle were like, what? I was like, you're insane. I had my Nintendo DS. I downloaded videos. I bought videos on like Apple TV. I had like podcasts loaded up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
The only thing they did have, they brought shooters, like alcohol shooters, because you can bring those through security.
Okay.
And that was like the only thing they were like.
I would still get bored.
Coping.
That's crazy.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
I was like, don't you own a pair of wireless headphones? So they're like, nah.
No.
I was like,
when I went to London, I had like a podcast. I had videos lined up.
Oh, yeah.
I had something to read. I had like something downloaded. And even if that all went down, I had like a little book that I don't want to read. But I was like, well, if anything fucking comes to. But I was able to take a nap. But
that's nice.
Mind you, my flight was 8 fucking hours.
Yeah.
So like I was able to like.
You could kind of relax. Once you get up in the air, I'm like, this is fine. Mm-hmm. You know, but like the whole taking off and landing thing scares the
spooky
shit out of me.
It's like a roller coaster.
Yeah.
It's very similar to a roller coaster.
Landing, and I hate like coming into Chicago and seeing all these tall ass buildings that were like level with. I'm like, I don't like this. Like flying into Vegas, it was literally like we flew in at night. We got there at like 12 o'clock at night. Oh. Completely dark, just all desert. Yeah, we just landed on a giant. Yeah, we left. Our plane took off around 9.
Yeah.
Which I actually prefer flying at night.
Because you can't see.
Because you can't see shit. And there was like lightning going on in the plane.
Oh my God.
I was kind of drunk though.
Holy shit.
I was like, dude, look at the fucking lightning. And Zach's like, what the shit? I was like, this is cool. It's like right by us. I was like, oh man.
That's kind of crazy. They usually don't fly anywhere near lightning. Were you above it?
I think so.
Okay.
I think we're above it.
That's still not like super
was,
safe, but like
you could see it in the window. Yeah.
Fuck me.
It was pretty crazy. I was like, hopefully we don't get hit with it. It's like, that'd be nuts. We'd like lose electric.
I just imagine you very drunk, like, hope we don't get hit.
Well, all right. I was having a good time. Yeah. We'll get into it though later when we do our weekly breakdowns. I don't know, man. Flying is weird. That's all I'll say.
Yeah.
It's a weird fucking time.
Mm-hmm. I would not recommend having sex in the air.
No, me neither.
Maybe in a hot air balloon.
That'd be romantic if you were controlling the hot air balloon.
No, I still want the person there controlling it. Yeah. I'm like, listen here, my friend.
He's like, all you hear is
what if he could do it like quickly so every thrust was like,
or right when you like fucking finish, it's like
I like it. The little
one little putter at the end.
I feel like you could open up. Oh, you know what? New business idea. You and I are gonna open. Okay. We're gonna do adult balloon rides to where you can rent a balloon for like a couple, and then the person controlling it would be like, I imagine like a wall, like a sound. Like can't be technically soundproof.
I like a black,
but like a privacy. Yeah. Like a privacy curtain.
Yeah.
And you go up there, and I don't know. The guys. I don't know how to make it like super private to where maybe the guy's wearing headphones or something. You can like radio him in.
Oh, there
when
you
you're
go.
Done, it's like, all right, descend.
All right, we're done.
Mission accomplished. He's like, we just got in the air.
You'd be like 2 minutes into your ride. All right, let's go.
Motherfucker.
Damn, that was the quickest flight I've ever had. He's like descending down.
How much would you? So if you were that, say you have your license for ballooning. I don't know what it's actually called if you're piloting a hot air balloon.
What's the name of I got the Google machine up.
Would you rather take like a very long flight or just a 30-minute ride in a hot air balloon?
I hate hot air balloons. I've been in them, and I'm terrified. Yeah, when I was young.
Yeah. It kind of freaks me out too. I've never been.
It's because it's so slow.
I just feel like you're not in
you're
not in control, but at least the pilot, like you're steering a fucking plane.
There's someone that's controlling the thing.
You're even a hot air balloon, like if you just get a little gust, you're like, bye.
You're at the mercy of
later
the wind and the weather.
Yeah, I've seen Wizard of Oz, and dude,
he
fucking crashed.
I don't know. I think I'd rather. What was the option? It was either a 30-minute balloon.
Would you take like a very long like flight, like around the world?
The pilot is an aeronaut or just a balloon pilot. That's
no,
what
they made that shit up.
Aerostat. I don't. Nothing special. It says. So 30-minute balloon ride.
Yeah, or like a ride around the world.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Fuck
in a small plane, like a private jet.
Screw that. Those go down like more than the big commercial liners.
So you do the balloon?
Yeah, for 30 minutes.
But
I
it's
go
like
up
a windy day.
Oh god, it's like stormy.
It's no, just slightly windy.
It's just a little windy. There might be a little turbulence.
Breeze. Yeah,
dude, I definitely would go for the 30 minutes.
Okay, that's fair because that's like a whole day.
That was like
a day. That's the long.
That was like how I based going to North Carolina. I was like, it's an hour and a half flight or a 16-hour drive.
Jesus Christ.
I was like, I'd rather be a little panicked for an hour than drive 16 hours on the road.
Yeah, and you get panicked at the fucking road too.
That's true. You can. Yeah.
But going back to our business idea, how much should we charge per flight?
Ride? I guess it depends.
Is it a time?
Yeah.
Or is it just a whole ride deal?
I say you have to put down a bottom line deposit of like $50 to reserve your spot.
Yes.
You get like a small little mattress.
Ooh, yeah. And we could get like champagne, cheap champagne. Yeah. But champagne.
Yeah, a little bit of champagne on like ice.
Yeah, a candle that's not like real. Like we put a battery in it.
It's like the battery powered candles that flicker on and off real cool. And then we got just like an 8-track of Marvin Gaye playing Let's Get It On. Like on repeat.
Yeah.
Let's get it on.
In the basket, this would probably freak you out.
Okay.
But the basket would have to be like see-through, at least on the
like
side.
Glass.
Yeah.
Ooh, all right.
Because that like makes the experience. I don't know if we want to do the bottom.
No,
that might like stress people out.
That scare me.
Okay, so just the side,
just
like clear
side.
glass, thick glass.
Yeah. And then you have to pay like $50 to deposit. And then I say after that, it's like, I don't know.
More than an hour?
Yeah, more than an hour. I'd say like it's like $150.
So
it's less than an hour. Just another
so
like
another
$60.
Hour, I would do it like another 50. So if you go over an hour, that's 50. 2 hours, then it's 100.
Okay.
3 hours, 150. Well, I mean, fuck me. I don't want to go up there for that long.
That's true.
You know,
you'd be like a champ.
Like, you don't want to make them stressed. You know, give them that hour
plenty
time.
Of time.
Yeah, hour time
to cuddle after coitus.
And then another hour. Like, another hour wouldn't be super expensive, but then like another hour, like, let's get the gears working.
Let's get this on. Let's get it on, literally.
Yeah, especially if I'm gonna miss other customers if I'm still up in the air with you. Like, I need to make my money worth it.
Right. Yeah. Oh yeah, but like you gotta make some cash.
Right.
And I don't know how much our expenses would be like with the gas.
I never thought about
and how much like
a hot air balloon
is for a hot air balloon.
A hot air balloon is probably not that expensive.
I don't know.
It's probably like $10,000.
Should we Google it?
Sure.
Let's see how much a hot air balloon is for sale. Let's go to eBay, see if there's any used ones.
I would say $10,000. Mostly not even for the balloon, but probably for the machinery that is associated with the balloon. That makes sense,
like the ignition and all that. Yeah. Hot air balloon. Okay.
I'm telling you, this is like a good business idea. If anybody's like savvy on this, you can reach out to us. We'll become partnerships. We'll give you the idea if you give us like a cut.
Hell yeah.
We already trademarked it, so it's too late. Nice try.
Okay, there's nothing on eBay. Big surprise there. There's like a calendar for hot air balloons. Let's just see how much hot air balloons
like sell for. Brand new. We should get a new one.
I think you're right.
And then we can wear on it ourselves and not have to worry about
20-foot promotional hot air balloon. A new balloon, guess how much it costs?
A new balloon, probably $30,000.
You're like spot on almost. It's $40,000.
No, okay.
They're mainly powered by propane, which costs about $2 a gallon.
That's our favorite thing.
That's hilarious. Propane. We would dress up as Hank Hill.
No, we'll get it on the fucking balloon of Hank Hill.
Propane. Oh, butter-free.
So maybe make it a bit more expensive. I'd say $100.
Dude, listen to this. The average balloon flight uses around 20 to 30 gallons.
Okay.
Which is $50. Like that's $50 for gas.
That's what I'm saying.
That's have to cheap as fuck.
Yes, but we'd have to up the price.
Oh yeah, you might have to make like $100 a pop just for your bottom line.
Maybe 150. Like, this is a good experience. 150. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity.
You're right.
To make love with your partner and in the air.
Yeah.
No strings attached. Literally.
I think the pilot needs to be open to joining the sexual experience if asked.
You pervert.
I think that just should be part of it. I'm not going to be the pilot.
Well, then we might as well hire Chad Hoy to be our pilot.
If the customers want a little menage a trois,
that could be a package.
Some action. We'll find a suitable person to join the party, so to speak.
They could like swipe through our.
Oh, it's like
what
Tinder?
Did you call them? Aeronauts or something?
Yeah, aeronauts.
Yeah, they could swipe through and pick the one they want, and then to join. That'd be more pricey. That'd be like we'd have to pay the aeronaut a bit more.
I don't know if we'd be able to do that legally. That'd have to be like
it's in the air. Like, technically, like, we're fucking in the air.
It's like having like the what are the waters? Like you're in uncharted waters or whatever the hell it is.
Yeah, you can't own the fucking airspace. I feel like that's a little weird.
I think you're wrong.
Well, I think you have like America
up to a certain altitude. I think
that's some bullshit.
I think
Listen
they do
here,
own it.
I'm part Native American. This whole fucking land shit is mine. Is some bullshit. Everybody owns the air. Okay, I'm not getting taxed for breathing this fucking air.
Oh, God dang it, Mike.
I missed you, buddy.
So, I know. I've missed this. So I think we'll have to patent this idea and talk to some people, maybe get some investors.
It's a good idea.
Some people to get some cash money down on the table.
To get an idea, I want you guys to give us a call, 219-552-1128. Let us know how much money you personally would spend to go up and have this experience and what you would improve. Is there something we missed out? What would you like to add to this experience?
What would you like from the experience?
Mm-hmm. Do you want like a little food?
Ooh,
like, do you want like appetizers,
charcuteries?
Yeah, something, maybe breath mints afterwards.
Finger food, maybe a couple cigarettes.
Mint ice cream would be a good dessert because then your breath would be nice and fresh.
Warm
for
bidet.
The coitus.
Warm hose for whatever you need that for.
We couldn't put a bathroom on it. The cleanup would be kind of difficult.
Mm-hmm. Maybe we could make it like a stainless steel basket. That way we could just hose the whole thing off when we're done.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, just power wash it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
Ro's not allowed on our balloon.
He is not.
No.
He's not allowed 300
can't
feet
even
from our business.
You can't even look at this fucking thing. He's gonna be trying to like sabotage it. Him and Clayton.
Yeah.
Poking holes.
He
in
has
our
like
balloon.
blow darts.
What a bitch.
I know.
God, I fucking hate that.
That Bidoof sound effect.
Yeah. Speaking of Ro, we have a new Pokemon card to add to the table, and it's a Bidoof.
Mm-hmm.
And Mike informed me that he's like the satanic Pokemon.
Yeah, we no one likes Bidoof. He's seen as like the fallen god of Pokemon. Like the devil.
Which I had no clue.
He's just like hilarious.
He is. He is such like a like an inside joke for Pokemon. Kind
He
of.
is.
It's like Bidoof.
Like if you ever step on dog shit, like that's how we view.
Don't
Bidoof.
they technically call him Bidoff?
No, it's Bidoof.
They
If
call
anybody
him
tells you
Bidoof
otherwise,
on the show, like when Ash catches one,
yeah, Bidoof.
he says Bidoof.
Yeah, Bidoof. He
Oh,
doesn't.
wow.
He does not catch one.
He
Ash
doesn't?
catch him shit, but do not compare him to catching a
Wow.
Bidoof.
Okay,
All right.
man. Just to let you guys at home know, I'm drinking a 16-ounce Coors Light. And Mike,
Is this one you can twist off?
I don't know.
It's
I don't
not.
think so.
Ow.
Use the cap gun.
Oh man, I am drinking. Johnny very.
Crack it back first. Crack the thing back. The spring on
Oh,
top.
yeah.
Yeah.
Johnny very graciously gave me a Woodchuck Amber. It's a hard cider, refreshing red apple.
That was like the first shit I started drinking when I was like drinking underage.
Really?
They're so good.
Ooh, that
It's
works.
just apple juice.
You bet I can get this in the trash can?
I'll bet you a pack of Pokemon cards.
That I
No,
can or can't?
I'll bet you $1 you can't.
I don't have $1.
Okay, I'll bet you like a high five you can't.
Oh,
dude. That was fucking legit. I was not expecting that. Those things are so hard to shoot.
Oh, jeez,
What was that?
that?
Did you hear that?
I'm
It was
spooked.
like, shut up.
Probably.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
That was a good shot, man.
Thank you.
Right
we'll
into
have
the
to
trash.
probably trim that little
Man,
sound clip.
That was great.
I'm not surprised.
Buzzer
honestly.
beater almost was like shot. You sniped that thing right into the fucking trash can.
I have been playing a little bit of Call of Duty
Good
to get
job.
warmed up for Modern Warfare.
Didn't you
so-
say not to do that?
Yeah, I lied. I just wanted to be better than all of you.
God damn it! I'm gonna start playing now.
Comes out Friday, man.
I know. I'm gonna. We are buying that for my dad for Boss's Day.
Nice.
We're not gonna pre-order, but we're gonna buy it when it comes out, and then
Okay.
I'm gonna buy myself a version. And I think I'm gonna buy just the hard copy.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
I
Because
only buy hard
that's-
copies of games unless you can't. There's
Right.
some games like for the Nintendo Switch you can't.
Mm-hmm.
But
and
no.
for PC, I think too,
Yeah.
or
I
just
like-
games that are like created that aren't like mainstream,
Yeah.
like smaller games like that. What was that one game you played that where you fight the bosses
Hollow
on your
Knight.
Switch?
Yeah, Hollow Knight. Or no, Cuphead.
Cuphead. Isn't that one that you have to download?
Yeah,
exclusive?
it doesn't have a physical copy.
Got it. Yeah, dude. Let me know. Have you tasted that? I'm waiting for your reaction, dude.
Sorry.
It is good. As
we
fuck.
were speaking. I didn't
I was
want
gonna
to
say
interrupt you.
the Woodchucks were like my first thing I started drinking as an underage. When I was like 18, I was like, these things are good as fuck. They'll turn you up. Well, 7%.
Yeah, it's good.
It's not bad.
I
Tastes like an
it. It's,
apple.
Someone's screaming upstairs.
It's my nephew making weird noises.
That tastes really good. It's very like you can definitely taste the apple.
Yeah.
Dude, I could get like turned on this.
Yeah, I like the Granny Smith ones too. They're a little bit more
course you do.
sour. Dude,
Yeah.
they're good.
No, this is really good. It tastes less like a what is it? Angry Orchard.
Yeah.
Which when we get into it, the Angry Orchard's got
Let's
your
get
boy a
into
little
it,
fucked
man.
up, baby.
Let's fucking get into it. How was your past 3? We haven't podcasted since
Episode 64.
which was like the 4th, I think.
Yeah, it
Or the
was
third?
very early because we were going to do a little fourth wall breaking. We were going to do a Sober September like post show with Tyler and Cole.
It's probably not going to happen. It's
but
been
now
too
we're
long.
almost in November and we're like, well, we fucked that bird up.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but we've been having to put off our podcast because Mike's been sick and I was like getting shit ready to go to Vegas and all sorts of wild stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's been going on, dude? I feel like we've talked a little bit, but not a whole lot.
Johnny and I don't like to talk. It's kind of weird. It's
kinda sad,
Do
too.
not, it is. It's just a little sad. We don't like to talk to each other when we're out and about or when we're hanging out or even like Snapchat, like things that are going on because
Yeah.
we want to save it all for the pod.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's
Yeah,
weird.
we don't want to ruin it.
We're like a long distance relationship.
Yeah, dude.
We have like a beautiful, magical night together, and then we just go drive for like a week.
Yeah, and we're like, all right, I'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Hopefully some cool shit happens we can talk about. And then make sweet marital love. Or not marital love. Premarital. Oh, fuck.
What does it say? Yearning makes the heart grow. So.
Yeah, that's right. Dude, that's a good one.
First and foremost, there is a beaver that I need to address.
In your pants?
No, there is a beaver that lives across the way from me. I live in an apartment building, and it's all very, like, there is no wooded area. There is no river or spring that I know of.
Okay.
But there is a beaver that I have seen several times, and it comes...
In your apartment complex?
It's not in my apartment. It's right outside of it, and if you're turning down, there's a little library right there.
You're sure it's a beaver?
100%.
Okay.
I would stake... This shirt that I'm wearing, I would take it off right now if it wasn't a beaver.
I've been
bamboozled
by woodchucks.
They're not. I saw the tail. It was a paddle.
Okay, yeah. You got it then.
And plus, Mallory said the same thing to me. She's like, "Are you sure it's a woodchuck?" And I'm like, "Listen here."
Why does Mel sound like that? What's
She
happened
was-
to her
she was
voice
doubting
since the
me.
last time I heard her?
Whenever she doubts me, that's what I hear. I lived on the Kankakee River. I saw muskrats. I saw beavers. I've eaten both, and I know exactly. No, I'm fucking with
I
you.
was like, God damn, how do they taste? I'm so interested.
The tail's really good.
I've heard that actually.
Really?
You have to cook it just right.
Maybe one day.
The mountain men used to do that. That used to be their favorite cut of meat, apparently, back in the day.
Isn't that like a rodent, though, technically?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to eat
like
a
a
rodent.
capybara. Nigel Thorne smashing.
So anyhow, there's a beaver across the way, and I'm freaking out every time I see it because I just think it's magical that there's a beaver that lives next to this library.
They're beautiful.
Pokes its head out when I'm like driving around and like comes back. But now I'm kind of afraid to run because I have to like walk past this library to get to this neighborhood
You
that
think
I
he's
run.
gonna bite you or something?
Yeah, beavers are mean. Listen here, city folk. I know you're not like used to the beaver kind.
Oh, please.
But listen here, they are mean. They're rodents, and they're very territorial.
Yeah, they slap their tail in the water before they dive to like fucking tell you what's up.
That's what I'm
See
saying.
them on the river a lot.
Yeah. So I ain't fucking with this beaver, to be completely honest.
Dude, we've seen some big ones late season duck hunting, and they'll do that. They'll like swim kind of near your decoys, and then just like whoosh, smack the water real hard, and then swim off.
I'm not about that life, dude.
I bet you'd be fine though. They're not gonna. You could just give it a swift punt. Punt that thing across 41 and send it off.
That thing probably weighs 30 pounds.
It'll be all right.
Oh, my God.
Bring it home for Mona. Needs a little pet.
I don't know who'd win in a fight.
Mona, I think the
Probably the beaver.
I don't know. I think the beaver's got more mass. It might.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Mona would
I don't
just
know.
be
Mona weighs a lot. She's 14 pounds.
Holy shit.
Yeah, she's getting a little chunky.
I don't know. I think the beaver's just more wild than Mona too. So it just might have that.
Yeah, you haven't seen Mona on catnip,
It's
okay?
got that grr.
Get the grr. So I have a new beaver friend. He's living
What's its
across
name?
the way. His name? I haven't thought about it. Beverly.
Cletus or Beverly the beaver. That's
Beverly
great.
the beaver.
I like
Still
it.
a man though. It's a male beaver
All right.
named Beverly.
All right. I've heard like weirder. I guess I don't know.
I went to Michelle's Bar and Grill with Casey. We went there a couple weeks back and we
Nice.
watched the Hawks opening
Oh, that's
home
right.
game.
She was asking if we wanted to go out, wasn't she?
Yeah, and you were like,
I couldn't. What day was that?
I'm too tired.
I was like, I'm about to go to fucking Las Vegas for
I think
4 days and drink my liver
It was
out.
Thursday, so
Yeah.
it was the night you
Yeah.
left. But we went there. They fucking lost. But it was cool to
Wah.
like be there. It was the bar was not very busy, which was nice. And the only people that there were like there for the game.
For the
so
Hawks.
they turned up like the sound and whatnot. And
Hell yeah.
It was a good time. We had fried pickles. They were the best fried pickles I have ever eaten.
Whoa.
And I'm going to put that on record.
Whoa, dude. Did you have their wings?
No, we didn't actually eat. Both of us
Okay.
we were just kind of snacking on the pickles. She had gone somewhere before then and ate. And I was like, well, I don't want to eat if I'm the only one.
Damn, you should have got. I heard their wings are insane there.
Well, next time when we go see a Hawks game, when you're not just like, I can't go,
I'm gonna go
then
there,
you
get
can
turned
come
up, and
you can
eat a
get
bunch of
turned up.
wings.
Yeah, and get some wings.
That sounds good. That place I've heard is underrated.
I think so. Like the service was really good.
Mm-hmm.
The food, like I said, the pickles were really good. So
I'm not a big fried pickle guy though.
I know you are. It freaks
I'll
me
try
out. It freaks
one, though.
everybody out.
I'm like,
and
nah, dude,
if
I
you want to
don't
make
know.
everybody uncomfortable, it's
I
cool.
know.
Whatever.
I'm like, can we get some fries or something? What's up?
But your boy did. So we went out on a girls' night after work on a Friday. So this was.
night.
It's the girls' room
with Mike.
with Mike.
Hey, girls, you smoking cigarettes are 18 yet?
My voice
What's
goes.
up? All right, I'll wait a few years. See you next year.
My voice gets.
You're like fucking Tony Danza.
Like
Tony Danza.
But we went to the. Do you know where the Three Monkey Pub is?
I do. I've been there once with Cole.
Yeah. What was your opinion on it before I speak of it?
It was nice. There wasn't a lot of people there.
Okay.
We went after we were out to eat somewhere, just because we were like, let's go get a beer somewhere else, and we swung in, and it was just like super low key. Like it had like a big square bar.
Yeah.
And it had like a few tables, and it was kind of smaller than I thought it was going to be, but it was fine. It was nice.
Mm-hmm.
Do they serve food?
So they do. So when we got there, it was me and 3 other people. I ordered. So me and this other person were the only people that ordered food. Everyone else got appetizers, beer, and what have you.
What kind of appetizers are we talking about?
I honestly can't remember.
What?
Well, they got there first and they ordered appetizer. I'm like, I'm not fucking around with appetizer. I'm getting food. I didn't even touch the appetizer.
Give me an entree up in this.
But I got a burger.
Nice.
And the person next to me also got a burger, but she ordered it 15 minutes earlier than I did.
Okay.
She ordered it well done. I ordered mine medium. I got
well done. Wow.
Yeah, I know.
A little pink
scary
action in there.
Okay. But I got my burger first. She did not get it. She waited for that burger for an hour. They ended up losing her ticket. She was pissed.
Oh, my God.
And I do not blame her. The food was really good. It was
good?
like a works burger. It had an egg on there, like bacon,
shit.
a bunch of cool stuff.
I've never given the egg on the burger the proper chance that it deserves. I like eggs. I eat eggs every morning.
Do you like messy food?
Not really.
See, that's the thing. When you have a fried egg on top, it drips.
Yeah.
And that kind of freaks people out.
I'm not a big fan of that.
It freaked me out at first, but I was like, whatever.
Yeah, you were into it. Maybe if I had a few beers, I'd be like, whatever.
That's the other thing that happened. I accidentally got very drunk at this thing. So we were really there.
What were you drinking?
Angry
You're
Orchards.
Like, accidentally just take 6 shots in a row.
Angry Orchards. And
you're like, whoa!
Basically
shooting flames out of your breath.
We were just bullshitting and talking about bitching about work to each other, and I was just like, bring me another.
Angry Orchards.
The waitress was fucking gone. She was drunk off her ass. Oh yeah.
Damn.
At one point she sat down, and you can tell the eye thing.
Oh yeah.
When they're looking in 2 different directions.
Do you think she was on drugs?
No, I think she was drunk.
You should have gave her my number.
Yeah, that would have been real tactful with the people I were with. Dumbass.
But you're all drunk and she's all drunk. You're like, no, you know what? My friend would. Where am I?
I ended up having 6 Angry Orchards.
Jesus.
By mistake, because I just kept ordering them.
How bad did your stomach hurt after that?
Not bad at all.
I am so surprised at how your stomach can handle sugar.
I'm a sweet guy, man. What can I say?
Full of sugar.
Glug glug.
Full of glug glug, bitch.
There was an incident though. I was getting very drunk, and I realized it. And I was like, I have to go piss. When they come back, get me a water,
please.
And I left and I went to the bathroom. And the bathroom, I was told by one of my coworkers, was right there.
That you a bitch?
I went there before, and then this was the second time I went. And I opened the door. When you are in a public bathroom that is a single bathroom, you
lock the door.
Lock the door.
Yeah.
No one fucking knocks. They just try the door.
Yeah.
So I open the door. There is a young lady there fucking pissing. And I was like, oops. This was my reaction. I was like, oop. And I just closed the door.
So Midwest.
Yeah.
So on brand. Oh, my bad.
And then
just squeeze right past. You go pee while she's on the toilet.
Let me just squeeze right on past
her.
And then
What?
Yeah.
Wait, how old was the person? Did you get
a
look at the person?
She was she was a waitress.
Oh shit.
I don't think she was our waitress. I'm not actually 100% sure.
Was she pissed?
No, she was just like that. And I was standing there. I was like, well, fuck, this is going to be an awkward interaction.
No.
And then one of the bartenders was like, oh, there's bathrooms over on that side.
Oh.
And that's the customer bathrooms. And I was like, why the fuck isn't there a sign?
So you were going back to the work, the people that were employed, the
kind
employee
of,
bathroom.
yeah. Other people were going in there.
Oh, okay, I see.
But I was still like, well, fuck me. I felt like shit.
So
it was an accident, but I was still like, oh my God, I'm like a pervert now.
So basically, you're just creeping on these young women going to the bathroom, huh?
Oh. They have a picture of me. I'm not allowed there anymore.
Yeah.
Saying, oh.
It's like a freeze frame of you on their surveillance cameras. Do not serve. Mike Kroll. town perv creeping on waitresses in bathrooms.
The old pervert.
Yeah, you're right, though. She should have locked the door.
She should have locked the door. Anybody who uses the public bathroom,
Just
always lock the
door, man.
Even if it's a stall. Lock
It's
that
not
fucking
hard.
shit. It's not
Just
hard.
lock it up.
Because then you have awkward interactions. Like
yeah, especially if you're me and you pee, you gotta take your pants all the way down. Normal people do that, right? Like you take your underwear and your shorts all the way down, and your naked butt's kind of hanging out a little bit.
I had a second where I thought you were serious. I'm like, oh my god, no. You're at a fucking urinal.
It's like, you ever watch the South Parks where Butters is at the urinal and he's got his pants all the way down and he's pulling his shirt up too so you can see his whole butt crack? Hilarious.
I want you to do that and just like gauge the reaction to like other people.
Next time I'm in a crowded bar and I've had a few, I was like, I don't
Pull
mind
the
me.
Butters.
Oh God!
But it was a good night.
That sounds like fun. So what? You sober up and drove home?
Yeah, we were there from 5 to 11.
Holy fuck!
We had a lot of stuff to talk about. But yeah, I got like 5 waters in me.
Jesus, how many people were there with you? Your whole like work staff, basically?
Nope, just me and 3 other people.
Okay.
Kind of like it's kind of like the tighter knit. We've known each other the longest. And
what day was that?
This was a Friday. We did not have to work the next day.
So I was already in Vegas.
Yeah,
right?
you were in Vegas. And
I'm trying to keep up with the timeline.
Come on, keep up with the timeline.
I know, right? I'm like, huh?
Because you had texted one of my coworkers and you're like, she was telling you that I was drunk. And you said something to the degree of like, tell him he's a bitch or something.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, I very drunkenly said, I don't think she told you this. I was like, tell him I fucking hope his plane crashes on the way home.
Oh, that's dirty.
And she's like, I'm not texting. I'm like, fucking do it. Don't be a coward.
You won't? You fucking won't? Put that evil on him. Come on.
I was like, I sent him a gif of the plane going down.
Yeah, you did. That's funny as fuck. We, speaking of planes going down, we had like, before we were like boarding, Kyle or Zach was like, oh shit, a plane just had to like emergency land somewhere.
Oh my God.
I was like, good, that means it won't happen to us. It's already happened. It's not going to happen twice, guys. We're good.
It'd be the one day.
We're good, yeah, right? Oh my God.
But that was a good night.
That sounds like it. So your burger was good though.
My burger was good.
Okay.
I also had another work outing, this time with the entire, like, all the people I work with. We went to a doctor's, like, presentation at Little Italy.
You were telling me about this. Was the food not the greatest Italian food you've ever had? Or?
I liked it. I had the lasagna. So the person who was paying for it all, she's our marketing director.
Okay.
And she was like, God bless her. She was like, everybody get the big Italy.
What if I snuck in? I was like, I work.
Nobody
I
probably would have noticed, honestly.
Yeah.
Excuse me. That the woodchuck is
dude, it'll get you,
chucking me up a little.
Gas is moving a little bit.
Jesus.
Man.
This is why you're burping all the time.
Yep. It's like malt liquor with a little bit of apple in there. It's technically a beer. You hear that? Yeah, that'll do it to you.
So I had
Mike,
the Big Italy lasagna.
They call me Big Italy.
Shut the fuck
when I go to Italy,
you're just like this.
Hey,
I got the lasagna, and it was I ate half of this lasagna.
Okay.
And Johnny, I can eat pretty well.
Yeah,
you know,
You're a good eater.
I'm getting out of my sober September. I'm getting my appetite back a little.
I'm with you, dude.
I'm still like portioning pretty well. I'm pretty proud of myself.
Okay,
but I'm starting. I can eat again. I can only eat half of this thing.
How big was the portion, do you think?
I weighed the other half when I got
Shut
home.
the fuck
It was
up.
4.2 pounds.
Oh!
So I ate 4.2 pounds of lasagna.
So
this thing weighed basically 8.5 pounds, the whole thing.
That is an infant child at birth.
Mm-hmm. You
ate a baby's weight of lasagna this past weekend.
Me and my coworker, we got the same thing. We both looked at him like, oh shit, girl, it's going to hit us.
Did it come in like a giant tray?
Yeah, it was huge. They gave us...
Oh my God.
They gave us a fucking thing, a pie.
Oh, a lid that came on top of it?
No. They gave us a pie cutter in order to eat it.
Shit, are you serious? So you basically got like an 8x10 of lasagna, and they like, here you go, cut it up and serve it to yourself. It's like a family portion.
It was like
portion.
8x12.
Good God.
Good moogly. Like, it was the Big Italy.
Shit, dude. So what did that, was it just lasagna, or did it come with some other bread?
Like lasagna, meat. They had like bread and appetizers. I had calamari.
Yeah, calamari.
There was some bread.
It's my favorite appetizer, by the way.
Like, she was just like dishing out the appetizer, dipping out the bread, and then I got a dessert at the end. A cookie skillet. and it was ice cream with this big skull. I split it actually with someone. I was like, she's like, I know you don't want to take one home because you live right there, but like, would you split it with me? I'm like, let's fucking do it.
Let's go.
And we demolished that thing because everybody's wanting to leave. They took theirs to go. I'm like, fuck that. It's ice cream and a cookie. Yeah,
you gotta
I'm
eat
like,
it.
that's some bullshit.
You can't disrespect the ice cream and hot cookie.
So we fucking...
You got to put it down, man.
Oh, we did.
And just like hope to God it doesn't come out too wrong.
And it was so good. I didn't eat the next day. No, I did. I had like dinner,
you probably
but I was not hungry.
The fuck out that night.
I'd never slept so well in my life, baby.
You're on a big,
well, unless you're big spooning me.
That's what the big.
Then I sleep real well.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The big Italy in your
stomach
and the big Italy spooning you at the same time. What could you ask for?
That's funny.
Hey,
roll it.
Hey.
So that was that day. I got fucked on Sunday. The reason we didn't record Sunday was because I was sick. I have not been sick in 3 years.
Did you get your flu shot?
To the point to where I was put down. It wasn't the flu.
Okay.
My boss thinks I had food poisoning.
That's what, when you were explaining it to me, yeah, that's what it sounded like.
Which this was not after the Big Italy. This was like days after.
The Big Italy came back to bite you in the ass.
I woke up Sunday morning around 8 o'clock, feeling okay.
Yeah.
Got up, puked. And it was like a hard puke. You know what I mean? You have like some
gut.
Oh yeah. I puked. I'm like, okay, I'll feel better for the day because we were recording. I didn't want to say anything.
Yeah, I remember. I was like, I haven't heard from Mike today. And I called you or texted you. I think.
And so I was like, all right, that's fine. I went back to like bed. I was like, I'm gonna lay down. Like I feel a little bit better. Half hour later, I was like, nope. Blech. This time it was dry though. Like I was dry heaving. I could not stop like dry heaving. Like it felt like there was something that had to come up. There was nothing.
Oh, dude.
So then
nasty ass.
I tried to like walk around, like do something. Couldn't. Threw up again. And this was the point to where you would text me. I was like,
I called you, and then I think you immediately sent me the voicemail.
I did.
And then I texted you, and then I called you, and you sent me the voicemail, and you texted me back.
Because everything was like triggering me.
Yeah.
Like everything I was doing. After I had texted you, I went to bed for 6 straight hours. Woke up from that nap, puked again.
Jesus.
At this point, I'm like, I need to get something in me just to like ease the pain of puking on an empty stomach.
Dude, seriously, that's when you gotta like, you need to like eat bread or drink some water just to have something easy come out of you. So you feel a little better.
I had bread and I had ramen noodles because that was like the only soup I had.
Nice.
And I was like, all right. At 8 o'clock, I went to sleep.
I woke up.
Yeah, I woke up the next day. I was still feeling like crappy, but everything was like holding in.
Yeah, you didn't
I was
puke.
Like, yeah, I was like, I'll go to work.
Jeez, I would have called off.
I couldn't.
Oh, really?
There was
what was gonna happen? Huh?
There was like a 2.5 hour gap to where no other like none of my coworkers could have been there for me, either school or like another job. Like nobody could have covered my shit.
Dude.
So I'm like, well,
that's brutal.
Either I'm fucked or they're fucked. So one of us is going home with the anal plug.
And it's getting ripped out. You know, it's weird that you mentioned ramen noodle. I was at my buddy at Zach's house. Spoiler, he did get sick on his bachelor party too with kind of some weird shit like you had.
I would never have thought.
He had like a legit flu going on. But we got home and he's like, fuck, I'm out of ramen. I was like, who still eats ramen?
Me, baby.
I know. He's like, I eat it whenever I'm hungover or sick. And I was like, that's probably a good idea. It's like nice and salty, brothy kind of soup.
And like the noodles I feel are very absorbent.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah. They like
But it's so weird because it's so like cardboardy and like you can store it for years.
Yeah, but I mean, it tastes really good. Have you had ramen lately?
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna bring some next time. We'll make you some ramen. You can.
I know there's good ramen, like really expensive good ramen.
Don't get that. It's bullshit.
It's not like what's the stuff? It starts with an M or something. MAR something, right?
Something like that.
Something like
I'm
that.
not sure exactly the pronunciation.
That's like the OG ramen.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, the little packets, the little bricks that they come in, just as good.
Dude,
I'd recommend them.
My buddy, when he was playing college football, Luke said that there were some kids that ate ramen dry.
That's fucked.
And they put it.
They're not human.
They put the sodium packs on them, and they'd eat them dry, or they'd put a little bit of water in there, and like, dude, legit, isn't that fucked up?
You don't.
They would eat ramen dry. That's me. Sorry, I'm moving my feet a lot. They would like crunch
You're getting excited.
I know they crunch it like a fucking granola bar. I'm like, what?
Oh my god, that's
warm that shit up.
Fucking gross, dude.
Put some water in there. What's wrong with you?
But that was like in very quick notes my week.
Right.
There was one thing, and I wanted to see if you could pull it up real quick.
Yeah, definitely.
A new Pokemon trailer dropped. So if you go to the YouTubes and type in Pokemon Giga Max or whatever.
You know what?
Did you see it?
I think I might have.
Because they announced some new-ish Pokemon.
Gigantamax?
Yeah, something
trailer?
like that. Yeah. You got it.
Gigantamax. Is it?
It would be relatively new, so it's like a week ago. It would have came out.
1 week ago.
There you go.
Approximately.
So for you guys who don't know, the new Pokemon games that are coming out, Sword and Shield, which shout out to Casey. Casey said she's getting that. So
No
I'm
way.
excited to play
On
it
the
with
Switch?
her. Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
But so something that can happen is you can like call in your Pokemon and make them massive, like 2-story Pokemon, right?
I don't like it.
So Johnny's not about
I already
it.
don't like it.
But you're a Gen 1er though.
Oh,
you
100%.
only like the original formula,
Dude,
and that's all you want to stick to.
I restarted Pokemon Blue like 2 nights ago.
Jesus Christ.
Because I was playing Sun and Moon. I
Yeah.
was playing Sun. And I was like, this fucking sucks, man. I can't even go up against any gyms.
Because
what am I doing
they're
with my life?
island challenges.
I know,
They're different. They're
I
bringing back
know.
the gyms
Thank
if it makes you feel better.
God,
and
yeah.
they're doing more.
It does make me
It's going to be
feel
like 16 or like 12
Good.
gyms.
Make it worth the fucking training.
So when you make them bigger, it alters their appearance.
What is that? It's a giant birthday cake Pokemon.
But the Pokemon's on top. That's
Oh.
just like,
okay.
So it alters the appearance a little. And what they did
Who's that?
recently, they brought in like old Pokemon like
Yeah.
Pikachu,
Uh-huh.
Eevee, and they have different forms. And have you seen this?
I've seen Pikachu.
Okay, so you've seen the way he looks. He is thick boy.
Dude. Talk about
Oh.
thick boy fall.
Look
right
at that
there.
fat Pikachu.
He's plumper than a fucking plum.
And his tail's real long.
Yeah.
I dig it. I know you don't
Dude,
like it because it freaks
I'm
you
not
out.
a fan, dude. It's
But
just
like, look at that motherfucker.
It's just weird. So what?
He's
They can do this for
huge.
one turn?
No, they can do it for like a few turns.
That's bullshit. So what are they like jazzed? Like are their moves jazzed up too?
Yes. But your opponent can do
Why
it
are
as
there
well.
two Pokemon on the field in that one? Did you see that?
Yeah, you can double battle.
Huh.
Does that freak you out too?
No.
Eevee's not too great. He just like gets more fluffy. He's a cute Pokemon.
Yeah, he
don't
is.
fucking care.
Kind of bitchy.
I don't give a shit about
Gigantamax.
Eevee.
That's just a weird name too. Gigantamax. Who's that? Apalm?
That's a Sobble. That's one of the water
Sobble.
starters.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Mhm.
I skipped that one.
Now, this is you're gonna like this. This is a Charizard, right?
Okay.
Look at the way this motherfucker looks.
Whoa, he does look pretty
Look
badass.
at that.
If they all had like really cool transformations like that,
Right?
I might be like.
He looks like a fucking Digimon,
He looks
dude.
like a dragon, like legit dragon.
Oh,
Like Frodo would be trying
like
to slay this thing.
once the Pokemon community saw this, it was over. We came already. We didn't
yeah.
have anything else to give this trailer.
I believe it. Far-fetched. Uh-oh.
Now Butterfree does not.
Butterfree.
He doesn't do it for me.
He's got like giant wings. He looks
What
like a giant Mothman guy.
What if it was like Bobby Hill in the center?
Ma, I'm okay, Dad. I'd be like, this is badass. I'm going to buy a Nintendo Switch now.
Now, the best Pokemon that was revealed to have like a change though
Surfetch.
was Meowth, which I think
Oh
you'll
my
see next.
God.
And this is the reason I wanted to show you this
Exclusive
this,
early purchase bonus? Is this it?
it's the Meowth. You get like this special Meowth
What
that can
the
get big.
Receive special
Tell me what you see.
What the fuck? He's like the wacky inflatable balloon arm man. Like his body is so cylindrical and like tall, and then it's just me. It looks like Meowth's basically head, and he's got like bright yellow eyes.
He looks like a wiener dog.
What is
like,
going
on?
on?
His
Yeah,
fucking
you're right.
legs.
Yeah, he looks like a bipedal wiener dog.
I have no idea. I don't understand like this concept of him being so narrow.
Why?
I thought you would get a kick out of seeing
What
that
the shit?
fucking
This is so
slender
weird. He's
Meowth.
so long. He looks like cat dog, but without the dog part on the bottom.
He does.
Just like giant cat dog. Who's that? Some fucking rapey
it's
turtle?
a new one. Torque something.
Huh. It's kind of cool. I like it. I don't know if I feel like they could do something different than just make the Pokemon huge.
Yeah.
It's
That's
a little
all of
much.
them.
Okay. I like it, dude.
I thought you'd like the Charizard. The Charizard
Yes, dude.
looks
That's
beautiful.
badass.
Right?
And I really want to get a Nintendo Switch for that game.
I thought you said your reward.
No, my
Hold on.
I bought
If we
myself something
pause
already.
and we go back to episode 54, Johnny's exact words were, "I think I'm going to get myself a Switch for my reward for doing so over September."
I bought my reward.
And then he bitched out and got
It was more expensive than a Nintendo Switch too. It was a duck boat blind. I think I'd use it. I'd have a little more fun in it. And it was like $500.
So
It's expensive.
First of all, let me show how wrong you are.
Yeah.
For this, you can only enjoy part-time out of the year, correct?
Yeah. It's,
I don't want an argument.
4 months out of the year.
Okay, yeah.
Or if I really put time in.
Correct.
So probably less.
So how many days would you say that you would get to enjoy this?
Maybe 2 days a week. Yeah.
Okay, for 4 months, so
Yeah.
cool. And it was very pricey, like you said.
$500.
Okay,
and I got to put it together still.
You can play the Switch every day.
I don't got to put it together.
With friends.
Yeah.
I mean, you'll have friends in your little boat blind.
Sometimes.
But I mean, how fun is it going to be for 2 grown-ass men to be in this fucking boat
it's
blind?
fun, man. Just you wait. I'm dragging Mike out to the boat blind this year.
Yeah.
We're going to shoot Mike a duck.
I got my hunter's license last week.
Did you really?
No.
Oh, I was like, God damn, we're going out for sure then.
You are very gullible.
Let's do it. Let's get you a duck for Christmas. We'll get you a Christmas goose.
I'm telling you, I want to shoot myself
a turkey. No,
a turkey with
that
a
ain't
bow and arrow.
No,
go back to my roots.
That definitely ain't happening.
How?
You're not getting close enough to a turkey to shoot it.
You don't fucking know how sneaky I am.
Jeez, I'd love to see that. You'd be so disappointed on your first turkey hunt.
I probably would.
It sucks, man. I hate it.
But I don't know. I go fishing a lot, and I would never catch anything. So I'm used
We
to
still have
disappointment.
time to go. We should go before it gets way too cold.
It's already way
Why are there
too
so
cold.
many bugs down here?
It's your basement,
All these
not mine.
gnats are flying around. Is there a hole in my screen door? What is happening? Yeah, man. But you sound like you had a wild week.
It was fun. I like.
Or a wild few weeks.
I was being more social than I usually am, which was really nice.
I'm
just
proud
to
of
get
you.
out and kind of, I don't know, hang out. Especially
proud of
because
you.
Mallory was gone this entire time.
She was doing tech for
Tippy. Yeah.
which
So,
we're going to see soon. You're seeing it Friday.
I'm seeing it tomorrow. Friday, yes.
I'm going to see it probably next Friday or Saturday.
You can't do next Saturday.
Oh, that's right.
You know what was funny? Mallory told me that you would forget that you can't do it next Saturday either.
Oh, yeah, because of Cole's party.
Yeah.
Because I'll have to do it Friday.
You'll have to do it Friday.
That's funny. Someone literally, Zach texted me today. He's like, what are you doing next, not this upcoming Saturday, but the following? I was like, I think I'm free. He's like, all right, cool. I'm having people over. I was like, oh, shit, I've got a Halloween party to go to. He's like, oh, God damn it. I was like, yeah, man. I still need to go to Goodwill. Did you find anything?
No, I didn't.
Okay,
I
we should
wanted
go.
to talk to you about that.
We should go. We need to find hats.
We do.
I was going to Amazon and see what they had.
Well, don't do that because all the costumes are like...
Expensive?
No, now
They're
it's
gone?
like weeks until you're going to get it. Yeah, because they're all shipping.
Let's see.
What I'm going to get you for Christmas...
Not
Not even Christmas.
Calendar?
Like for next
planner?
week. Just a calendar, dude. I'm going to hang it right there on the wall.
Why do you got to hit my wall so hard, man?
It wasn't. I'm going to get it right there on the wall. And we're going to list the things that you do per week. That way you don't get confused. You can be like, let me check my calendar.
No.
Literally walk to a calendar. See like, oh, man, I got Cole's Halloween party. I can't make it.
Here we go. Perfect. We got the NJ Novelty Fedora Gangster hat along with the tie and the sunglasses for $17.
Nice. On Amazon?
Yeah, let me
How
see.
long is it going to take to get here?
Let's see. I've got Prime, so I should. So that's what it looks like on a person. That's pretty close to the Blues Brothers.
That's a woman.
I know.
I've already got the dance down. So
In stock, October 26th. Ooh, it's not even in stock. Prime
See?
free delivery. Let's see how. If I add it to my cart,
it's not in stock.
let's see how long it's gonna take till I get it.
Probably December, dude.
Let's see. It's gonna be a while. I
Ooh,
bet.
hold on a second.
What?
I can hear like the outside crickets, and it's like really soothing.
Estimated delivery October 28th to 29th. It's cutting it a little close, isn't it?
A little close. I think I'm gonna go to Goodwill or TGI Max and kind of look around.
TGI Max.
Oh, TJ Maxx, sorry.
TGIF Max or TGI Max.
If I
That's
see
like IMAX.
Shut the fuck up. If I
Like the
see something,
movies?
I'll Snapchat you and see if you like want it, depending on how expensive it is.
So what I did, I went as one of the Blues Brothers once by myself. I told you about this. It was a sad ordeal. I went and I bought all the hat and the sunglasses. Didn't take the tags off of them. Just returned them like the next day to Target.
That's so fucking
It
funny.
was pretty
dude.
nice. It worked out actually pretty
You
well.
should have kept it though.
I know. Now I could use it. I'm gonna keep it if we buy stuff this time.
Yeah.
You never know
Yeah.
when you're gonna need a nice fedora.
I'm going as Colonel Sanders for work, and
That's
I'm keeping
awesome.
all my shit.
Hell yeah.
And I'm also going to KFC after work. Also,
It's gonna be huge.
huge.
The chicken's delicious.
Like how much
Fantastic.
fun if you're fucking KFC and a Colonel
Oh
Sanders
my God!
comes in.
Are you gonna walk in and order?
Oh yeah,
Please,
of course
God,
I am.
I wanna
And
see
you
this.
know, hopefully, I'm not saying I'm cheap or anything, but I'm not like, very rich. If I get some free chicken out of it, I won't be like upset.
You should ball out when you go. Give me like 6 fucking buckets of chicken.
Well, I convinced my boss. I was the hero of the day. I convinced
Saved
my
my
boss to save my day. Convinced her to buy us KFC for that day. I was like, you know what would really sell it if we got KFC and put it on the company
dude.
card? And she's like, that's a good idea.
Finger licking good.
That's what they called you back in the day.
Yeah, they still do.
Ooh.
I love the KFC like Colonel, like the marketing strategy they have. It's like a different like celebrity or comedian every like commercial.
Yeah.
It started with like Norm Macdonald. It was like Reba, and then it was like some random. I forget who else. It was like Jim Gaffigan one of them or some shit like that.
They had everybody. Yeah. My favorite's Reba though.
Reba. Yeah, that was
Reba.
Fucking A.
But
Kayla messaged me the other day some shit about that.
Reba?
Like, Barbara Jean, get out of my house.
Barbara Jean. She does the perfect.
Yeah, it was great, man.
But man, get to your week, because you've had a crazy, wild weekend with the boys.
It has been. It was a wild weekend in Vegas, man. I told you we left on a Thursday. I'm just gonna get right into it. I'm gonna give you guys like kind of like the modified version, because there's some things that happen that I can't tell.
I want to hear it all. I want to hear it. Nobody that would like
just know we got the full Vegas experience.
Listen,
that's all I'm gonna say.
All 14 of our listeners will.
Yeah, right. Seriously,
they're cool. They're bros.
Yeah, please don't tell anybody. Don't tell my mom. All right, serious.
Everybody call Carol. Despite what you hear, tell her like the nastiest things that Johnny said on the podcast.
Please don't. No, she knows she can't listen to this.
I heard he has like clippings of a stripper's pubes
now.
and a little plastic baggie he brought back.
Oh, God, fuck that. No, so we flew out on Thursday night, which was a lot cooler than I thought it was going to be. Because it was just late. Everyone was like super low key. Thank God there's no babies going to Vegas. No babies crying on the plane.
Babies coming out of Vegas, I'm sure.
There might be. Maybe not like fully grown, maybe in the womb. But we boarded the plane at like 9. So we like got there at like 7, like a good fucking adult. You know, give yourself a few hours to play with.
Absolutely.
And we all went to the bar and just got like drinks immediately.
At 12? Go to bed.
No, it wasn't 12. It was when we were at Midway in Chicago. It was like 7 o'clock in the evening, 7 or 8 o'clock, waiting for our flight. So we get a pizza, and we all get like a couple beers in us to get the party going.
Yeah.
We go through security. Zach and Ryan each brought like a big-ass bag of shooters for the plane, which I didn't know you could do.
Otherwise, Johnny would have been packing, baby.
Yes, dude. Because you can bring these little 1-ounce shooters. You can bring like 3 or 4 of them. You'll just have them for your plane ride. And they don't care as long as they're sealed. You know what I mean? Those little tiny shooters you see at the liquor store.
Yeah, they won't let you bring shampoo, but they'll let you bring
as long
fucking...
as it's in the 1-ounce containers. There's nothing bigger than that, I don't think. And it's sealed, you're good. So we were drinking, but on the plane right there, it was fine. Like we took off, we're good. I'm watching. Guess what I downloaded to watch on the plane? Detective Pikachu, dude. Ooh, I watched it, man.
What were your thoughts?
All right, it's
Chad Hoy. I hope you're listening.
It was good. It wasn't like awesome.
It wasn't mind-boggling, which I said. It
was kind of like weird when he's like trying to catch his first Pokemon and all this stuff.
That fucking like, Cubone.
Yeah, it was weird. I don't know. And then like fucking his dad's. Well, spoiler alert for you guys haven't seen. His dad is like Ryan Reynolds. Basically.
Everybody should have seen Detective Pikachu already.
His dad is the Detective Pikachu like personality, just in Ryan Reynolds like partner Pikachu.
Yes,
pretty much.
Yeah,
that Mewtwo like switched him into,
which is bullshit because Mewtwo never had that fucking power. Anyhow, sorry.
And I don't think Mewtwo was like a good-willed Pokemon. Do that.
He wasn't at first. He was good after Ash was like, yo, dude, stop like being a bitch.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, and the whole like region he's in, I think you mentioned this, like there's no Pokemon battles. Lame.
Yeah.
Lame.
I'm like, as soon as they were like
fucking stupid.
You heard them announce on the train, it's like, welcome to blah 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 city where there are no Pokemon battles. I'm like, all right, bye. I almost left the theater.
This is stupid, except for the underground ones that they were having. Which the Charizard was
wasn't
badass.
That like the best part? The underground like
battles. It was cool. It was scary kind of though. I was also pretty intoxicated for this whole movie.
Nice.
So it made the movie so much cooler.
Okay.
And I'm
so happy you saw it.
I liked it, dude. I even rented it. I rented it on my Apple TV like app, and you rent it for like $6. You get it for like a month.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
So you can watch it again.
I think I still have it.
You should pop that bitch in.
But yeah, it was a fun movie. I watched that, and then I watched a little bit of something else. I forget. I listened to a podcast. That's right. But yeah, we landed. It was fine. I like flying into it at night. You couldn't see anything. You just come. The smoothest landing I've ever had.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm used to Midway where they slam on the fucking brakes and you're like, ah,
Everybody's screaming.
Yeah, everyone's praying to the God and whatever the fuck. But yeah, so that was cool. We get there. We get an Uber. There's Uber zones because there's so many people Ubering in Vegas.
Yeah.
So there's like a zone that's like fucking painted off in the pavement.
That's nice.
That you have to go to.
Wish they just had fucking Chicago.
Yeah, serious. It does save you some time, and everyone knows where to meet.
Mm-hmm.
But so we got an Uber there. We check into our hotel. It's like 1 o'clock, I think. There, we're all tired as fuck. I'm still kind of drunk, and they're like, "Listen, we don't have any non-smoking rooms. We're gonna upgrade you guys to a smoking rooms, but they're both giant suites, and none of us were like had the energy to argue.
Yeah,
because we're so tired. We just want to go fuck to bed.
Yeah."
So we get these old, like, fucking Hugh Hefner-ass rooms that smell like Marlboro Reds. And, dude, they're, like, old school. Like, the couches are so old. But we have the best view of the entire strip, dude. It was gorgeous.
I did see some Snapchats. Yeah. I'm like, wow, that looks amazing.
I slept like shit because I couldn't breathe.
Yeah.
It just smelled like shit in there.
You don't live in a smoking household either. No. So you're, like,
I'm not used
more
to that.
Sensitive.
Yeah. Like, I can deal with a bar one night for a few hours. But to sleep in it and, like, God forbid, fucking people think that like big tobacco's like on a decline. Go to Vegas. The casinos, everyone is like. There's nothing like a good trip to Vegas to let you know that like
old people are still
tobacco
alive.
is still doing pretty damn good.
Yeah,
like everyone's smoking in the casinos. People are bringing their kids through these casinos. It's like fogged up with fucking cigarette smoke.
Not for me, dude.
I'll tell you what, I think I'm one and done with Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't blame you, man.
Yeah, man. So we like, there's a lot of bums there too, like a lot of homeless that are drugged up. Like the weather's always nice, so it's kind of like California. And there's like a ton of people always there, so a lot of panhandling. We went out and got like McDonald's that night. It was like 2:30 in the morning.
Oh my God.
So we were seeing all the folks, like all the weirdos come out. Everyone is on the streets like, there's people marketing for strip clubs. Yeah. They're literally like, what's up, guys? You want to go to see some titties tonight? Like, handing us cards like, we can get the limo here in 5 minutes if you want to come with us. And we're like, no. Like, we just got here. Please leave us alone. And all these girls are, like, dressed up in, like, flapper costumes and, like, their boobs are out there. Like, hey, boys, you want a picture with us? Like, and
wow.
They want, like, picture. Like, you got to pay them, like, $50 to get a photo.
That's fine.
Fuck that. And there's, like, all these people dressed up like Elvis impersonators. Like, all this crazy shit.
That's cool though, because you got like the full experience. Then I feel.
Oh, for sure. And I've been to Vegas once as a 16-year-old.
Yeah.
And I went to like the Hoover Dam. We didn't stay on the strip. We were at the Flamingo Casino, which is like right on the strip. And we walked a lot, dude. We woke up like the next like one morning after we walked a shitload the day before.
Yeah.
All of our legs were like sore as fuck. Crazy.
Did you guys get a different room, or did you stay in the...
So thank God we went down there, got like an updated room that was like just like a regular ass hotel. You know what I mean? 2 beds, microwave, a fridge, TV, good. Nice bathroom and all that. Like, yeah, it was legit.
I'm surprised.
Good ventilation.
I'm surprised with how many people you're saying smoke, that they had more smoking rooms open than non-smoking, you know?
That's what I'm saying, man. I don't know. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Vegas is weird. It really is something. But we went there. Zach and Ryan were big into like the table, like the card table games.
Blackjack,
Zach loves
poker,
blackjack, and like so basically, me and Kyle would hang out and drink and watch them play blackjack. I think Ryan won like $150 one night.
Okay,
which is pretty cool. They have like these little side bets you can bet on blackjack, and one of them was like, it's something to do with like the hand, like if you were playing a poker hand.
Yeah,
like if your hand beats the dealer's hand, then you win that side bet. So he was winning a shitload of money on this. Like even if you bust on blackjack, you can collect money from it, which was kind of cool.
That's nice. I didn't know you could do that.
There's literally, it's like so much. Like that's why I didn't play any like actual blackjack or like any card games.
Yeah,
it's a little overwhelming, and people are like sitting there with like $1,000 worth of like fucking chips.
That's intimidating.
I think the lowest we played was like $10 a hand.
Oh my God, that's still pricey.
It's expensive.
You know how many Pokemon cards it is? 3.
Yeah, dude.
3 packs, baby.
Yeah, so you go down there and sit down there with like $100 and lose it all and be like a normal night. But I think I gambled like $60 on like penny machines or like quarter machines.
Yeah.
On like roulette, you could play like digital roulette, and I was
Right.
playing that a lot. That's fun because it like spins the ball, and you can bet like how much money you want on odds or evens or on a certain number or on black or red.
Well, that's cool.
So I was playing that a lot.
That's a bit like easier.
I was
to be
like, this is something I can wrap my head around, and it was on like a big digital like sit down fucking screen, and then you'd sit down there. We went to this one area a lot. There was like we walked down out of our casino and went to a different casino, and most of the nights, and we played, and like as long as you were playing like a card game or gambling, the ladies would come around and like give you free drinks.
Nice to keep you there.
Yeah, so I'd get like a couple cocktails and hang out and like gamble like maybe $50 worth.
That's scary though. If you get drunk, I could imagine like if you're loose with money.
I couldn't play blackjack drunk because you have to do math, and I'm like, quick math.
You have to count to 21,
I know,
dude.
Like, and then there's like, do I want to stay or do I want to hit? It's like, I know. I'm not good at cards. You'd probably be good there.
I'd do that. The whole what was it? The Hangover,
like Rain
where like
Man.
the
that's
fucking
Rain Man. Yeah, they were making fun of it. He's like got the like the equations going. He's like, I can count cards. Yeah, dude. And then we ended up, I think like Friday or Saturday afternoon, we ended up walking a good amount and went to a really good restaurant that Kyle had been to before. Mm-hmm. Oh, fuck, I got to show you. I bought, like, you can go there. They have awesome food, awesome burgers. That's what we went for. And then they bring you this mug, and it is literally like a chalice that holds like 4 beers. And it has 2 giant cast iron handles. It's in my room. I'll bring it out next.
You bought this?
And you can get a beer. I think the beer is like $15, but if you buy it, it's like $40 with a beer.
That's not terrible.
No, so we all bought our mug. It's this massive fucking thing. Like, dude, it's legit. I should be drinking out of it right now.
That'd be so fucking cool.
It's insane.
Second half, you gotta fill that bitch up.
I'll fill it up and have a beer out of it. But yeah, dude, that was fun. Awesome food. We got like gripped into like some dude was on the street like, hey boys, you looking to go out to the club tomorrow? Because there's like a bunch of clubs out there. Mm-hmm. And we're like, fuck it, we'll see what he's got to say. And we ended up going to check his shit out, and we're like, no, fuck that. We didn't have going. There's this giant club, I forget what it's called, but the next day, we got super fucked up that night. We went on like a little pub crawl kind of thing where we checked out different bars and casinos.
Oh, that's cool.
It was fun.
Yeah.
We literally like looked at every big casino. And then like the next day, they were supposed to be going to the club, and we were all so hungover. We're like, it ain't happening, man. We're not doing shit. We just kind of hung around the casino, gambled, and like nursed our hangovers and drank some beer.
Yeah.
But we ate so much like pizza, it was ridiculous. Like they had a Johnny Rockets and a like an Italian restaurant.
Not conceited at all,
dude. Johnny Rockets is good as fuck. You better watch your mouth when you're talking about it.
Oh my god,
their hamburgers are like Steak and Shake on steroids.
Ooh.
And they have really good chicken like strips.
Okay.
So good. And then
you had me
like,
at Steak and Shake.
Yeah,
okay, you don't got to go too crazy.
You get like cheese for like your fries. They're like little butter burgery kind of guys. Oh, baby.
You're making me hungry.
But dude, yeah, it was fun. I didn't gamble a whole lot. Like I said,
did you win any money?
I won like $30 one night.
So you hold on. Did you come ahead $30?
No.
Okay.
No, I won $30 one
like,
night.
hold on.
I think I spent like a total of like $60.
Yeah.
So that was including the $30 I won.
Yeah, I'm like you. Gambling, I don't feel it.
Doesn't do it for me.
Oh, bullshit. You got your pull tab
Okay,
deal.
that's different though. The casinos don't do it for me. I was kind of like, eh.
Yeah. Well, you need to pay like, I feel like casinos like you're doing like $10 per hand, like you said.
Yeah.
Like the pull
much.
tabs, you can do like $1, quarter, like stuff like that. But I mean, they're big spenders.
It was just like, I don't know. It was a lot of weird people that kind of bummed me out. I don't know, man. It was just a weird thing.
It's a very big mosh pot. I've never been.
Yeah.
I feel like it'd be a very big mosh pot of people who are just like trying to scam you.
Yeah,
like
that's literally Vegas is everyone trying to scam you on the streets.
No one is trying to be your friend.
No, you're
like
100%.
No one's just being friendly. No one's just like talking to you.
And you're like, what's the catch?
Right,
here?
like that's you are a person
and
where
you
just talk to people. You like to be friendly.
Yeah, I do.
No one there likes to just be friendly and just chat.
I'm trying to make money off you one way or another.
What was the best thing that you ate there? Just one thing.
See, we didn't really go out to a lot of good restaurants.
You just told me you went to.
We went to that one good restaurant, and I had an awesome hamburger. That was like the best thing I had that whole
burger?
week. Was an awesome hamburger.
That's
Not
fair.
from Johnny Rockets, from a different place called, I forget what it's called. Something Sounds, Tim Sounds or something like that. It's like a classy ass, lunch place, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. We sat out. It was beautiful. The weather was great, dude. Super dry there, obviously. My face was peeling.
Ooh.
Like my skin was peeling. It was so dry.
I was gonna say I thought
that
would do you well.
No, I had to like moisturize my face a bunch.
Oh, that's cute.
It was brutal, man.
Aww.
Yeah, we did that, and I'm trying to look at my notes, see what else I wrote down for this podcast. Oh goodness me! It was
a lot of porn on your phone right there. Jesus, how much do you save? 16 gigabytes, dude. What the hell?
Where did I put it? Fuck. Oh well. Yeah, it was a fun time. We stayed there for 4 days, 3 nights, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Zach ended up getting like the flu, like the second to last night.
That fucking.
So we
sucks.
really didn't do a whole lot. We were all still kind of hungover still from the first few nights of getting wild. But yeah, man, it was a fun time. I'm glad I went. It was a good experience. A lot of stuff, like I said, I can't tell you on the podcast because I don't want to infringe on my friend's privacy. Not that we did anything really crazy.
Yeah, we got a break, so.
yeah, I'll tell you about it.
There was one thing you sent me on a Snapchat, and it seemed like you really liked it. What was the deal with the the water show?
Oh, that's right, the Bellagio.
Yeah.
Bless
you.
Yeah, right. There's one casino that's super fancy called the Bellagio,
and
it's got a giant pool, like 6 or 7 city blocks long, and it's got these awesome water shows where it syncs up water like fountain jets to like music. So it's like fireworks but with water that syncs up the music.
Cool. Yeah,
it was badass. I think I posted some videos on Instagram of it, but it was really cool. That's like one of my favorite. I remember that when I was like 16 going there. My dad's like, we got to go look at the Bellagio water show because he used to go there for work all the time. And yeah, it was really cool. I'm glad. And it was at night too, so it was all lit up.
I saw that.
Badass.
Like I feel like
pretty darn cool.
I feel like I'd want to go just see that and then go home.
Yeah, we didn't get to go to like any of the cool shows that they had out there. They have like really fun, like they do like a lot of magic shows, concerts.
I was curious if you guys would do that.
We were hoping to, but I just don't think anyone was feeling up to it.
I mean, I know you guys like.
Yeah, we all went pretty hard.
I'm surprised you remember what you did in Vegas.
We all went pretty hard the first few days. That's for damn sure.
I'm proud.
I came home and I was like, "Fuck my life." Actually, that's not true. I was drinking on the planes Monday afternoon because I didn't drink the whole day before.
Yeah, you came back Monday, right?
Yeah, okay. Monday night we got in. But Sunday, everyone was hungover as fuck. Started drinking again. I was hungover. Started drinking water. And
what?
I started drinking water.
I have never in my life seen you drink water.
It's because the whole weekend we were just like chasing our hangovers with beer and booze. And then they just prolong them and they get worse. So I was like, I'm going to take this whole day, just hydrate and feel good tomorrow on the plane. And I did, and then I had a few cocktails on the plane, felt even better.
Oh, my God.
And everyone else was miserable. I was like, heh.
I wish I would have. Someone should have taken a picture of you drink water.
I like water. I had one beer the whole day.
Wow.
On Sunday. It was the last day. I was like,
I think you're making this shit up. You can tell me what really happened on the break. Okay, it's fine. I won't judge you.
I'm trying to think what else happened, man. It was a lot. We talked to a lot of people. The elevators, there's always interesting people on these elevators going up and down.
I fucking bet. You guys were probably interesting people.
There was like 2 girls on there, and me and Kyle were going down the elevator to meet our friends at the casino.
Mm-hmm.
They were talking about, like, I don't know what I'm going to wear tonight, all this shit. And Kyle's like, where are you guys? We're both kind of drunk. Kyle's like, where are you guys going tonight? And the girl, like, looks up at him. She's like, we're going to see Magic Mike, like the strip show. Me and Kyle start dying laughing. Kyle's like, shit, dude, that's where I work. And they're like, shut the And they're like, we were dying laughing. They're like, well, we do have 2 extra tickets to go. We're like, yeah, fuck that. We're not going to see Magic Mike.
You missed an opportunity.
I know.
Not with the girls, but to go see Magic Mike.
Magic Mike, baby. It's
Man,
you.
What if it was me? I just like come up.
I've got a residency in Vegas. I didn't tell anyone about.
A timeshare.
I make a shitload of money.
That's why I actually couldn't do Sunday. It wasn't because I was sick. I had a show.
You're in Vegas.
Yeah.
No, dude. It was a cool experience. I'll probably never do it again. It's expensive. It's expensive as fuck out there, but I was glad to do it with the guys I did it with because it's going to be memorable.
Oh, yeah.
Something I always look back on. But yeah, I mean, that was that. And then I think I've been putting my duck boat blind together. My parents are in Florida, so I've been manning down the fort with my sister and my nephew here. And then had another date the other night that went pretty good.
Ooh.
Watched Hocus Pocus.
Now,
had pizza rolls.
Have you watched Hocus Pocus before?
Yeah.
Okay.
Although watching this, I didn't realize how much they were playing up the Three Stooges things with like the witches.
Oh yeah,
I didn't realize that previously.
they do a lot of.
It's like, meh, and they're like smacking each other around. It's like real slapsticky.
Mm-hmm. Hocus Pocus, like I would argue, is one of the like staple Halloween. Like that's everybody loves Hocus Pocus. 100%. Not one person. Oh, a virgin lit the candle.
Fucking hilarious.
Like
dude.
That's your role. Like if you ever like get a role,
that's
you, that virgin that lit the fucking candle. But you guys watched Hocus Pocus.
So we watched Hocus Pocus, and I also made some pizza rolls. And we hung out, watched Hocus Pocus.
What a gentleman.
Drank some beers. Just kind of chilled. It was like a chill Saturday night. So it was fun.
I heard from the grapevine that it went very well.
Yeah.
So
heard it through the
grapevine.
And I didn't end up going out. Last weekend was opening duck. I was just like too tired. I didn't go out. I was feeling kind of crummy Friday night. I think Vegas kind of caught up to me like Friday night.
Because did you go to work Tuesday?
Yeah, it sucked.
You're dumb.
I had to do shit Tuesday
Why
too.
the
Like
fuck did you
I had like
do
a
that?
tower cleaning. I had to like do some physical shit. Yeah, it sucked. I was like, fuck my life. It was a rough day.
Yeah.
Some shit. I like everything was going wrong. I had to power wash some stuff like at an account, and then like, yeah, it was a whole to do. But I got through the week. Today I was at Whole Foods, which is my favorite fucking place in the world. And I was downtown though, and I got some awesome ass soup. Yeah, and I just love eating there. And I brought home cookies and muffins and all the sweets.
Are you German? Do you have a little German in you?
Yeah. Oh yeah, a lot.
Okay, I feel like.
Why?
I can just.
You got something to say?
I just picture you in like those overalls with that hat
eating
with the feather,
like sausage.
Just like, I went to the bakery today. I don't know why that was my accent for German. I can't do a German accent. I'm mostly German, and I cannot do.
You went to the bakery.
The bakery.
Yes. You have to do like the sexy, like I'm gonna might kill you, might like steal your girl.
But also like might want to be a bro.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe you don't know. Did you fish on Sunday? I thought I saw some Snapchats.
Oh yeah, I took my dad's boat out and I fished for like a solid 4 or 5 hours. That was actually Saturday.
Did you catch anything?
Yeah, I caught like a few crappie, but I was targeting crappie with minnows.
Okay.
I pull up to the first spot that I know there's usually fish in, and I catch a huge like 11.5-inch, 12-inch crappie.
Oh my god!
I'm like, fuck yeah! Throw it in the live well. I'm like, I'm gonna keep some of these and clean them.
Yeah.
That was the only crappie I caught all day.
Yeah.
I fished for 4 hours after that. Caught like 6 channel catfish that were like that big. I was like, God damn.
What's wrong with catfish?
I just don't like dealing with them. They weren't that big. You know, they were like that big.
Yeah.
It's not really worth fucking with them. So I ended up throwing that crappie back.
Aw.
But I got a good photo with them. So that's all that counts.
I did see your photo.
Yeah, it was badass.
It didn't go on Instagram, though. What the hell?
I posted the Instagram in forever.
I know. Has Ro defriended you? Because he did with me right. When I didn't post.
I post his stories enough, I think, that he
keeps it alive.
Yeah, guys. I think we're going to cut to a quick commercial. Not a commercial, but we're going to end it. What have we got? Yeah, in the meantime, we got some sponsors.
Listen to our sponsor, Strack and Van Til.
Strack's Fried Chicken. It's great. No, we're going to go to a break because I'm about to urinate in my pants. Like this past 20 minutes, dude, I've been holding my peace so
why did you say something?
Because I wanted to finish my Vegas story. I wanted to finish the Vegas story.
Oh, my God.
We're going to come back, and we're going to be tasting some excellent food that I've been looking forward to this whole podcast that is in the fast food industry, I believe. So stick around, guys. We'll be back with more Cyber Shindig Podcast right after this. Oh, baby, welcome back to the Cyber Shindig Podcast, episode 65. You know, we're playing that Green Onions. I'll be like the old shock jock. Back to the Green Onions by Booker T and the MG.
You got the soundboard going on, a little thunder, sound horns, what have you.
Ever tell you about the time I met the guy that wrote that song, Booker T.
Did you?
Back in the day at IU.
Man.
He visited our history of rock and roll class, which was the best fucking class I ever took.
That's pretty fucking cool.
Just to
visit your class?
Holy shit, I had the book, but he went to school there.
Oh, okay.
And he was going to school while he wrote that song. And he was like this fucking 90-year-old like old elderly like black dude.
Yeah.
And he was so soft spoken, and he had a mic, and it was like even hard to hear him on the microphone. We're like, oh shit. But yeah, he was super super cool. He was like signing people's vinyl and like signing. Yeah, it was cool. And he played that riff because he wrote that ba-dum ba-dum There's like an old piano in the room.
Yeah.
Someone's like, "Can you play that song?" And he's like, "I'll give it a shot." And it's like this old,
I'll give it a
untuned piano. And
Oh,
he like
no.
played it on this like, it was cool.
That's awesome.
Badass, man. Anyways, guys, welcome back to the Cyber Shindig Podcast. I have sufficiently drained my bladder.
He was out for like 45 seconds.
I was sitting there the last 15 minutes like, oh, God.
Yeah, which
Am I
for
gonna
people who
make it?
don't know, guys don't pee that long usually.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
My mom is calling me.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Answer it
Should
on
I?
the podcast live.
Hello? You're on the podcast. We're recording right now. What's going on?
I'll call you later.
No,
Hello,
you can talk
from
to me.
Florida.
Mike says hi.
Hi. How are you all?
We're good.
Cold.
Yeah, a little chilly.
Good.
Like 40.
It's about 80 right now.
Oh, my goodness.
A little
Yes,
too hot.
I'm gonna get up to 100 tomorrow.
Nice.
Thereabouts. Yes.
What did you guys do? Anything fun
Fun.
today?
What did we do? We went to the beach, and then we went out for lunch, and then we went back to the beach and watched the sunset. If you look at my pictures, you'll see the sunset with the storm.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, happening. Yeah, and then we went out for dinner and had some really amazing clam chowder
Oh my
and
gosh.
swam. So that's about as exciting as we
Wow.
are.
Wow.
Sounds pretty good to me.
Yes, and Dad tried out a new guitar at Guitar Center, so
Is he gonna buy it?
I hope not, because he's only got 85 other.
Oh.
So, okay,
Add it
well,
to
I'll
the
let
collection.
you get back to
Okay.
podcasting.
Yep.
All right.
I'll talk to
All
you
right,
soon. All right, bye-bye.
All
Love
right,
you.
bye-bye.
Aw.
She's vacationing it.
Sounds
up.
romantic as
know.
fuck.
I know. I'm like, I can't wait for you to come back home and take care of the dogs and everything. Yeah. Anyways, guys, I think before the podcast gets too much further into the second half, we have some food that we have bought from McDonald's and from Burger King that we need to try. I've been itching to try it out, and I was like, fuck it, we might as well do it on the podcast.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. We'll do it live.
My thoughts exactly. Some of you might have heard Burger King came out with a completely plant-based burger.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's plant-based. It's just not meat.
It's not. It's completely vegetarian. 100% vegetarian.
Yeah, called the Impossible Whopper.
Mm-hmm.
So what I did, and then we went to McDonald's because I don't think you have either, right?
I've never eaten this.
Mike's never had a McRib, and I've never had a McRib. So we're like, fuck it, let's get McRibs too. So we're going to have like a whole little like just tasting here on the podcast, and we're going to give you our first take, I guess.
Honest opinions. Because I am a meat guy. I like the sweats, and I like the stink. So
I'm with you 100% on that
this
one.
Impossible Burger.
So here's the McRib,
Ooh.
which I've always made fun of, and I like kind of thought I would never eat. They look kind of weird.
Baby, it looks good.
And it's gonna be
It's
good.
gonna be
gonna be good. Oh my gosh!
All right, let's do like an actual.
Hang on, let me get some nice.
get some dining music on.
That's what I was just gonna put up some like.
Nice. Ooh. We're gonna go through the step by step. We're taking our time.
Yeah,
Okay?
yeah, we
this
gotta
is
slow
like,
roll this.
foreplay. Okay.
Yeah. You can't rush into this shit.
Usually for me it's 15 seconds, but this might make it into the minutes. Okay.
Jesus,
I know.
how's this?
Ooh.
You like that?
Fine dining with Mike and John. On this episode, the lads taste this McRib for the very first time. Ladies and gentlemen.
Look
Here are
at
their
this
opinions.
fucking bullshit.
Oh no!
This is the Impossible Whopper. It comes in a green packaging.
Man, I was so happy with this when I saw it, and then I saw that. I'm like,
I'm gonna cut these in half.
yeah, I would.
'Cause I was like, these are
Suggested.
giant.
Oh my god.
I got the Impossible Whopper and the regular Whopper to compare.
Oh. Should you like mix it up and like taste it and see if you can tell a difference?
I was thinking about that, but I was like, you know what? I don't fucking care.
Okay.
We might as well just go for it.
So do you want to do the McRib first? Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, you got it, man. Yeah, let's give the McRib the first taste here because I feel like that's like the least.
Oh my god. Do you want to do your first impressions first, dude?
It's sloppier than I thought it was gonna be. Look at all the fucking sauce on this thing.
That's what I thought about my first time.
Oh, so it literally looks like you remember Salisbury steak back in like
Oh my god,
in
it
elementary
does.
school?
Yeah.
It looks like a Salisbury steak, like basically all beefed up, but with barbecue sauce, scattered with some onions and pickles on it. You don't like onions, huh?
Nah, I took my onions off.
I don't like pickles but I'm going to keep them on to get the whole McRib experience.
Wow.
That's just the kind of man I am.
So,
and it's got these little like sandwich like deli buns that it's on.
Very dry.
It looks super simple.
Yeah.
Like I could probably make these at home really easily.
Oh my God, you know what we should have done? We can do this next time. Let's do we'll get one of these and you'll gourmet the fuck out of it.
So I'll make my own McRib. I'll just buy legit boneless ribs that are from the butcher block.
Yeah.
And crock pot them and have badass bread from Whole Foods.
I see how this is not I benefit from this.
I used to laugh at the thought of people eating McRibs. Now I'm here eating a McRib. I was like, what kind of fucking savage eats a McRib and is happy
fucking
about it?
Circle, dude.
You know what? Thinking about this, I almost bought filet of fish sandwiches along with them too, because I do the same thing with those. I'm like, what kind of fuckhead eats a filet of fish? Because I eat fresh fish all the time. I'm like, I would never eat a filet of fish.
So initially, this is very messy. It's got a bunch of seasoning on it. It's got a bunch of fucking dope.
It smells like cakery.
It does. I'm more worried about the bun than the actual taste.
Me too. Should we go for it?
Okay. You want to do a little clink?
Cheers.
Cheers. Clink.
McRib cheers.
All right, here we go.
Fuck, it's really good.
I like it a lot, actually.
Wow.
With that pickle, oh my God, yeah.
It's pretty good. It's got that consistency of the cafeteria Salisbury steak.
It really does. If you look into it, it looks very bland.
Yeah.
But it gets the job done. It tastes very meaty.
Yeah.
It's
a little barbecue action.
I feel like this is filling. If I had this for lunch, just this for lunch, I'd be satisfied. I don't think it's nailing the ribs very much. It tastes like ribs, but I'm sure this is
Could you imagine if McDonald's came out with an actual rib tray with bone-in ribs?
Ooh,
They'd be so shitty though. These aren't as bad as they look.
No, I think they're good. But
I still don't understand why people get excited about it.
Well, this is bigger than a burger.
Oh, for sure.
This is more meat than a burger.
It's pork too, supposedly.
How much was
allegedly?
This?
Probably $4 or $5. $4 maybe
each.
My bill was $7.
Okay.
No, actually, I don't know. No, these were $7. I don't know because I bought a shitload of stuff for this. I bought 2 McRibs, and then I ended up buying my nephew a Happy Meal.
Oh, you did that.
And then I bought a large fry, a small shake for my nephew.
For his nephew, he says.
Yeah, I didn't have any of it. And then a couple McDoubles for my sister and my brother-in-law and a large fry. So I don't know. This is interesting for sure. I think I would rather a McDouble with no onions.
That's the thing. If I go to McDonald's, this is good. I'm going to say that right now on record. This is a good sandwich.
Not bad.
However, it lacks a lot of what makes McDonald's enjoyable.
Yeah.
Which is just trash. And I feel
just shitty hamburgers.
Yeah, this is one taste, Hamburgers, you get that, I don't know, that McDonald's hamburger taste.
See, we're also eating it without French fries, though, which might have something to do with our experience.
Well, you can season a burger. Ketchup, mustard, add pickles, take out this, take out that. This is very rudimentary.
Yeah.
It's ribs, onions, pickle, that's it. You can't really add anything to it.
Man, you didn't really eat a whole lot of it, did you?
Well, we also have the Impossible Burger to try.
True.
I'm not going to go too ham. So
let's cut these bad boys up. So what would you rate your experience?
That was just what I was going to say.
Wow.
Okay.
We're on the same brain length there.
It's crazy. You don't see each other for 2 weeks. And so I would say my dining experience has been elevated eating with a bud. Definitely.
For sure.
However, I would rate it, honestly, 4 out of 5.
I think I'd give it a 3.5.
3.5
out of 5. Yeah.
Okay.
Just because, I don't know. It just tastes like a Salisbury steak dipped in barbecue sauce. People get legitimately excited. They bring this back. They're like, the McRib is back. It's like a selling point. The McRib is back. And everyone's like, ah!
So if you go to McDonald's often, if McDonald's is a common stop, for you and I, it is not a common stop. I don't think. Yes?
Right. No.
So if it's a common step and most of it's fucking... I could have just taken the packaging.
I got a plate for you.
If most of it's just hamburgers, chicken nuggets, this is a really nice substitute for that.
Yeah.
It's something very different. It's very dinnery.
If you're eating there every night, which please don't eat McDonald's every night.
Yes, please don't, for the love of fucking God. I like it. I think it's good.
It's not bad. I can definitely eat a whole one I'm pretty hungry. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I could definitely eat a whole one if I really wanted to.
I would rather, if somebody asked me if to bring something back for them, like to a snack for McDonald's, I would like this more than a hamburger.
You think?
Yeah, if I was hungry.
Oh, okay.
I feel like the hamburgers are a better snack. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I could eat more of the hamburgers for sure.
Right. This smells very weird. My first impression.
Interesting. I'm going to do it all done up except for the pickles on this one.
I'm going to do it not done up at all. Which one are you doing first?
Let's do the veggie burger.
The veggie?
Or the Impossible Whopper.
Oh my God, there's so
Look
much
at how cool. I
mayo
love
on
the
here. Jesus
I love
Christ.
the wrapping of the actual Whopper. It's like old school, kind of like brown paper.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Before you get too hard into it, though, let's compare the two visually.
Okay.
Especially because we got the fancy music on.
Okay, so this
It literally looks exactly the fucking same.
The Impossible Whopper. Oh yeah, they do. You're right.
They look exactly the same.
My grandma Kay used to love. We used to every time when she didn't live in Indiana, she used to love going to. She would take us to Burger King every time we went out there, and she'd be like, "Give me the Whopper." I was like, Jesus.
Do a smell comparison real quick, because
It
that
just all smells like mayonnaise.
No, trust me, there's a difference.
You're right. There's a little bit.
There's
of a
a
difference.
little bit of a difference.
One smells a little meatier than the other one.
There's a little bit of a difference.
All right, let's
SpongeBob.
go. Let's go.
Hang on, I need to wipe all
Jesus,
that off.
All of it. God dang.
I'm gonna get the pickles, baby. Okay, don't judge me when you're taking off pickles and shit, dude.
Right.
All right,
You right.
I'm here for a good time, not a judgmental time.
I'm with you.
I had somebody judge me when I was at my work dinner because I dipped my bread into the butter.
What?
Because I didn't feel like spreading it. Sorry that I didn't want to do that.
It's not like you were sharing the butter, were you?
No, it was my own butter, so fuck you.
You're good. Yeah.
All right, so this is the Impossible Burger.
Okay, let's do it, baby.
All right, ready?
Hang on a sec. I got some hangers coming off of this thing.
Don't say that.
What the fuck?
You got another pickle?
I thought I took all of it off. Okay. Ready?
Ready?
Let's do it. I'm trying to like take it all in. It's got like a nutty flavor to it, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Like almost like a peanut buttery kind of.
I'm not tasting that.
What are you tasting?
I'm tasting like the char of it.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's getting people. I feel like the char of this is like doing the meat thing. Like, are you tasting that char?
Oh, for sure.
I'm not getting a lot of the peanut butter. However, if you were to tell me that this was meat, I'd believe you.
Yeah.
It has a lot of the same
100%.
textures. Yeah. It tastes like meat.
I wonder if they're any better for your health.
No, because I can immediately, when your brother-in-law was talking about the sodium, it's very salty.
Full of salt. Huh?
Yeah, you can just, there's nothing but, what I'm tasting is like that, like the char. I can taste a little bit of lettuce, which is kind of turning me off. But I taste a lot like it's mostly salt.
See, that's the thing. I should have got these plain. I didn't even think about it. I was like, just give it to me.
No, you're fine.
Because the condiments and like all the shit on it does kind of change up the taste a little bit on it.
I think if this were plain and I had ketchup mustard on it, I would not be able to tell the difference, honestly. I feel like this is very much, it tastes like a burger.
It just tastes like a burger to me. It just tastes like a Whopper.
But once again, like a burger, if you have it all salted up and it's just like charry, that's all you're going to taste.
It's fine. Yeah. Let's go with the OG Whopper here.
Get your pickles off.
I do.
You're like that little sea bass character in SpongeBob.
Oh, yeah.
No pickles.
He's got the pickles under his tongue, and he grabs his tongue, and he pulls it out, and there's pickles under his tongue. That fat fucking fish.
Oh, my God. Calm down. Did you take off your pickles?
Yeah, dude, I'm set.
I'm sorry.
I should have got Whoppers with cheese. My bad. Man,
How dare you?
Fucked up, dude.
Do you think I'm just
cheese?
trash?
Come on.
You'd have gotten your date cheese.
I know, right?
Fuck you.
Yeah, jeez.
You don't text me during the working day. All right.
Here we go. OG Whopper. Ah. Little tiny bit of a difference. Tastes like America.
I think it's a little juicier.
Yeah.
It's a bit more thick too. I feel like you're chewing a bit more, even though it's the same size.
I enjoy this more for some reason.
I wish we would have mixed it up. Like each of us would have known which one was which.
Right.
But
I didn't want to do you dirty.
you just given me both the Impossible Burgers.
I was like, yeah, Mike, you're actually eating shit. That's actually a bunch of vegetables I squeezed up the other day and made into a burger patty.
Here's the thing, though. This isn't as salty.
No, it's not. You're right.
I'm not tasting salt. I'm still tasting the charredness of it.
I like this more for some reason.
Well, finish that and then take another bite of the Impossible Burger.
All right, let's see.
Because now I feel like your palate's accustomed to it.
Yeah, it does that. It has a weirder aftertaste to it.
You're right.
What if it tasted like straight up spinach?
Oh my god. I would. Yeah, I'd be puking. I think you're right. There is a weird aftertaste to it.
Yeah.
Now I'm tasting it after tasting the other burger.
Right.
The real burger. And it is kind of nutty now that you mention it.
Tastes a little nutty, dude.
That's
You would know what a
nutty,
little
man.
nut tastes like in your mouth.
I know
like
what a lot of nut tastes like.
Like a lot of
my
nut in your mouth. I just want to let you know that's not mayonnaise on that. We had our scientist up all night.
Just jizzing
It's
on
just
hamburgers.
Me in a lab coat, jizzing everywhere.
Just a lab coat.
Oh, I can't stop it.
Honestly, though, like my verdict is, if I were to have both these patties and I could do it up however I wanted, without this, with that, I wouldn't care if I had one or the other. Mm-hmm. They honestly taste very similar to me.
They do.
It does have a little bit of an aftertaste, but it's not so much like it's not bugging me. No. Because I still taste the salt and the char the most.
Mm-hmm. That's how most of the Burger King burgers are.
Honestly,
especially with the Whoppers.
Like, so what would you, so I have an idea of how to score this. What would you score like an ordinary Whopper?
I don't know, out of 10? I'd give it like a 7.5. This would be like the Impossible Burger. I definitely like the Whopper more than the Impossible Burger. For some reason, I just think it tastes better.
The aftertaste is starting to like...
Yeah.
But I feel like if you ate it more, you'd get over it.
Right. If that was the only thing I've ever was like exposed to as a burger, if someone was like, this is your first hamburger ever, and this is the only burger you'll ever eat, I'm like, this is great. Mm-hmm. It's fine. Tastes good. But no, there's just something about... I ate the whole Whopper. I still got pieces of this Impossible bullshit
I
left.
ate the whole Impossible Burger.
Did you really?
Yeah. Well, I wanted to like really like get the experience, man.
Fuck.
So I think if I were to rate it, the Whopper you said is a 7. I give it a 7. I'd give this like a 6.5.
Yeah.
Only thing that takes it away from me is it is very salty, and it does have a little off taste afterwards.
The
but
aftertaste
other
is
than
weird.
that, I mean, I'm not...
I fucked up. I bet you they both taste like amazing with cheese on it.
Yeah.
With cheese and ketchup and put a little bacon on there. Would be good. Well, then it wouldn't be like an Impossible Burger, I guess. But
they have vegetarian bacon.
Yeah. Do they? Shit, dude. We put some tofu bacon on there.
See, this is the Whopper, and I'm not really tasting the difference.
I can taste it for some reason.
You're a bit more...
I swear I can. I think it tastes better. I'm about to have another bite of this McRib.
So
Bullshit. Look at this. I open it. Looks like I got fucking shit in this box. There's barbecue all over. There's diarrhea barbecue all over the place.
So if you were to give a leg up to the Impossible Burger or the McRib, what would you give it to? As you drop fucking onions on you
all
from the
over
McRib.
myself. 100% the McRib.
Mm-hmm.
Let's come back to...
Okay.
The McRib is... I had low expectations for it. Not gonna lie. And I know Everyone loves hearing us chew and eat on the podcast.
What? Nom, nom, nom.
The McRib's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Now we just need to get a McFish or fish fillet, and I can like cross off the list how bad, because I think those things are like little fucking death on a patty. There's no way that's real fish.
I don't think you should eat fish from fast food. That's just my opinion.
I don't eat fish anywhere, like besides like on the coasts, and you're getting it fresh.
Right. So if you were to say between
Look at that nasty pickle.
between the McRib and
pussy
the
pickle.
Whopper.
Okay.
What would you
McRib
give
or
it to?
Whopper?
Yeah. Like what's getting your gullet going right now?
The Whopper, for sure.
Okay.
The OG.
The OG. All right, that's fine.
Yeah, the Whopper's like, it's like what started Burger King, man.
Okay. Well, that makes sense with your score. 3.5 is a 6, so you're giving that a 6.
Yeah.
The Whopper was a 7. What fast food, so what's the best thing you can get from Burger King?
Oh, I'll tell you right now. Best thing, I almost got one when I was there, when I was just like, fucking,
I'm going to eat this
like,
on my way home.
do it, man. The chicken fries are hands down
Amen.
the
Say it
best
again. Say
thing.
it again louder,
the chicken
though.
fries,
Chicken
baby.
fries!
The chicken fries are so fucking good. They're so underrated, but they're the best. I usually get like 2 things of them when I go there when I'm starving.
Mm-hmm.
Dip them in some either ranch or some barbecue, and you're set.
You're done. You shut the fuck up. Like, I don't want to hear about it.
Super good. And
So good.
so cheap. It's like $3 for a 10-pack of them.
Mm-hmm.
And you can eat all day on a fat chicken fry.
Do you get fries to go with your
yeah.
chicken fries?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Do you kind of, I don't know, do you like mix the line a little bit?
Ooh,
You know what I
baby,
mean?
do I? Yeah. I make them mate,
You know what
too.
I mean? Oh my God.
I get hybrid chicken fries, French fries, because I like, I know when those chicken fries are going in the heat and they're ready to mate.
Do you like onion rings more than French fries?
No.
That's the only
Get
answer.
out.
I know. I would have stopped. I'm like, well, you can find another host. I'm sure you got a buddy, but I'm done.
No, there's no chance. French fry is supposed to be the main side with a hamburger or any fast
Absolutely.
food, if you're asking me. Fuck yeah, dude. That was a fun little experience.
I
and
liked it a lot.
Fun little project.
Thank you very much.
I always wanted to try that stupid ass Impossible Burger because South Park came out with an episode. Did you see it?
Yeah,
With Let Them Eat Goo.
I did.
And it's like Burger King came out with their Impossible Burger, and Randy's Integrity Farm came out with a marijuana hamburger. Everyone's just high as fuck eating it.
To be honest, though, if they
Hilarious.
came out with a marijuana hamburger,
Everyone would eat it. I mean, you could make it. You could make it with the marijuana butter.
I don't know. I don't want to buy it. I don't know. I don't trust myself making things.
Speaking of weed, I drove by in Chicago or in Illinois.
Yeah.
Their marijuana is going to become legal.
Isn't it great?
As far as for
Medical use, right?
no, I think it's just for their residents.
Right.
So I think it's just for Illinois residents.
Yeah, we cannot. Well,
No.
if we're there,
I don't think.
But which I don't know. It's a lot.
I don't
of
know if we could go there and buy it because you have to show them your
we
license.
we couldn't cross over. I don't think. We
No.
can get a buddy fucking do it for
Yeah.
you.
But I drove by a farm or a.
I made a
Dis-
mess.
You're fine. I drove by a what do they call
Distillery?
dispensary?
Oh, dispensary.
Yeah.
Yes.
Today on my way to work in Chicago, and I looked it up online. And I was looking at all their products. I was like, God damn, they got some legit shit up there. They had this is what they tell you. They have capsules you can swallow for bed, like THC capsules. They show the percentage and everything. And then they had suppositories that you shove up your asshole.
Well, I imagine that would get you fucking high quick.
Hell yeah, it would. Dude, could you imagine? You're I don't know who would be using this. Some 100-year-old person trying to get some sleep, just shove it up my ass. Lou, put it in butter first and cram it up there.
Ooh, marijuana butter.
Yeah, there you go. Get doubled up.
Jesus Christ.
God damn. But
Old
I saw that,
people
I was
love
like,
their weed.
Jesus. They do. They're starting to really like it.
They have that THC oil now. And a lot of old people are starting to
CBD,
rub it on their little bodies.
CBD they love, with
love
THC
it.
infused. So you get a little bit of that buzz.
I'm like, yeah, so stop trying to fucking make it illegal if you like it so much.
Seriously, dude. Dude, did you see on the news, I think it was today or this week, it was, let me pull up the actual article. It was in Indiana. It was this is global news. It made me laugh because it's like the complete premise of like a horror movie.
Yeah. Was this the orphan thing?
Yes.
I know what you're talking about. That was a movie. That was literally a movie back in the day.
Okay, so this happened. Indiana couple claims adopted daughter from the Ukraine really was an adult with dwarfism and tried to kill the family, which literally follows the movie plot to a T.
Yeah.
She's from Russia, I think, in the movie.
Yeah, she was.
And tries to, like... Dude, the dwarf...
Well, that had...
what was it called? It was called...
it was like dwarfism.
What was the movie called?
The Orphan.
The Orphan.
It is literally... And that was based off of a true story.
There is a scene in The Orphan...
that, like, fucks you up?
That kind of, like, confused me as a young teen.
What was it? Wow, you really remember this. See, back in my young teen, that was when I was watching anime, so, like, nothing confused me.
It was when the orphan, like, she tried to seduce her stepdad. Look, here, I pulled it up. And I was like, this is weird as fuck. She's, like, young, or is she?
You're like, is she?
Why is there no volume?
And I have not seen this in a long time. Probably because it'll get copyrighted as soon as you put a...
oh, no, it's on.
It confused me as a young teen.
This is kind of hot.
Oh, my God. The actress who plays the orphan was a really good actress.
And she's, like, all dolled up and shit. Mm-hmm. Like, look, she's, like, putting on makeup and stuff, or putting on...
that dress, yeah, because that was the wife's dress.
And he's, like, all hammered. Did she leave him? I think, right?
So the orphan, the girl, was causing problems between them.
Yeah.
And so, like,
yeah, fucked up. This
movie.
I need to watch this movie.
Bitch.
There's like a sex scene.
I watched this movie.
I know. I need to watch it again.
Oh.
There's another sex scene that was like the wife's like gorgeous.
Oh, I remember
They're like
exactly what you're talking
in the
about.
fucking kitchen, and the orphan comes in. The girl comes in. She's like, "What's going on?"
Oh yeah, and she was getting fucking plowed.
Dude, she was.
Yo, I remember when you're a kid and you're watching like these movies, like usually you're watching with your parents. Oh, and when that happened, I was like, "Oh my God!"
I was like, "This is fucking crazy." I think I was watching this with a girl.
Oh my God!
I was like, "Whoa, this took a weird turn."
What? As with a girl? You were watching The Orphan as a teenager with a girl. Ew. The fucking
Who is
cheese?
that? Who's the actor?
Do you like it?
I don't know. The girl?
Is that Hawkeye?
Or the guy? No way. Is that Hawkeye? No, that's not Hawkeye.
No.
Look at you.
It kind of looks like somebody.
What is this?
Kind of looks like him though. He's got the same nose, the same eyes.
Someone from MASH.
I want to be alone. I'm scared.
He's all fucked up.
Like, make love to me. But she doesn't look like a dwarf.
I love you, Daddy.
Well, because I think in the movie she was like 13 or 16.
Yeah. He's like, stop it. Please don't make me.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
He's all drunk and shit. He's had like a whole bottle of wine, and it makes it look like every time it goes from his perception or like his view, he's like all fucked up.
It's like a drop in the water. Yeah. Everything's distorted. Which I don't know. I've never had a whole bottle of wine.
I think I'd be better off than this guy was.
I don't know. Wine fucks you up.
That's true.
I think that's a good reason I got fucked on Sunday. I had like a glass of wine, and then the whole next day.
Oh yeah,
I'm dying.
What happens? Does she?
She tries to, I think, stab him
jump
because
on
she's
him?
like, nope.
You understand?
Oh, this is lame.
I don't see that.
I don't see that.
What happens? Let me scrub forward.
My God. I'm a handsome man.
You are a handsome man.
He's all crying. I know, right? She's Russian.
You're a great father.
Have my babies.
I'm a handsome man.
What the fuck?
Jesus Christ! My God, stop! Just stop talking and go upstairs. Go to your room.
Stop talking to me like I'm a child.
There it is.
Hey. Yeah. But this literally happened to a family in Indiana. Did you hear about this?
Yeah,
oh, wait,
it's
hang on
fucked
a second.
up.
Before we go too much further. Let me, hang on a sec. Where's it at?
I don't like that smile you got on.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, you know what is that?
This movie.
That kitchen sex scene, baby.
Wait, that's Scarlet Witch.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's in different language too.
Probably did not get copyrighted. That kind of looks like Scarlet Witch. I want to say
Who's that?
it
Who's
is.
Scarlet Witch?
She's in the Marvel universe.
Gorgeous. Marvel universe. Who's
This
she
movie
playing?
stuck with you in a weird way, dude.
It really
You
did.
like remember a lot of it. Mostly the sexual parts.
What do you? I was like 16 when
There
I like.
you
Look
go.
at this. She was getting slammed on the kitchen counter. And then the girl comes down, right? And he's like balls deep in his wife.
Yeah. Which who hasn't?
And his wife.
She's like, I got scared. She's painting. That's right.
Jesus Christ. He's just going. Oh, there she is. She's like, yeah, this is nice.
And as like an adult, that's weird though. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Blech.
Dude, look, she's got like her fucking. Yeah.
And she's painting.
She's
But
like, la 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 la.
I remember
I'm gonna
she wore
kill
that
you.
choker to hide something. Like there was something on her neck. It was something that showed like she was older, like veins or
was it?
something. It was weird.
It was something weird. You're
It
right.
was. I can't remember exactly, but it was like the point of it.
Okay, but this happened literally in minus all that weird sex stuff. Indian.
You're the one who brought it up.
Mike wanted me to play all that. For
That
him,
is a
'cause he's like,
lie.
dude. I really like this sex scene from
Oh
Orphan.
my god.
Indianapolis. That's where it happened. Natalia. Isn't that the name of the fucking girl? They adopted from Ukraine. It's actually an adult with dwarfism. Tried to hurt and kill them on multiple occasions.
This seat.
What is happening? What is
This
this
seat
about?
is
What the fuck is going on? We were told by doctors this person is a sociopath, con artist. You're all in danger.
Oh my god.
Michael and his now ex-wife thought they were adopting an adorable 6-year-old girl from Ukraine back in 2010.
Mm-hmm.
And they were accused of neglecting their adopted daughter after court documents claims they rented an apartment for the girl in
And
2013
left her.
and left her there alone
Mm-hmm.
when they moved out of the country with the rest of the family. Wow. Natalia would do things like place clear thumbtacks on the stairs face up so that when we would walk up the stairs, we'd be stepping on thumbtacks to pain and injure ourselves.
Jesus.
Whoa. Michael said his wife discovered evidence of a monthly menstrual cycle and that Natalia, when confronted, she did have one and had been hiding it from them. She put a bottle of pine salt into their coffee. She attempted to kill the wife for a second time by trying to pull her into an electric fence.
Oh my god.
They tried to press charges, but instead she was pushed into a hospital system.
That's messed up, man.
Rare form of dwarfism.
And that's when they discovered it, right? When they put her like in the hospital.
God,
They're
yeah.
like, actually, she's 25.
She was actually born in 1989.
That's older than us, dude.
She's old. She's like,
That's 30 years old, man. Holy shit.
and they thought she was 6. She's putting fucking thumbtacks on the...
Yo, if I was 30, like, if I'm that old, I'm more efficient at killing this fucking family.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm not fucking doing games
Go
with
buy a
thumbtacks.
gun. You could at 30 years old in Indiana.
Johnny's fucking getting right to the
Might as
point.
well, if you really want to do it. Fuck it, man. Crazy.
Speaking now that we're getting to the spookiness of it, I got something from my patient the other day.
Okay.
And I'm gonna add it to the table because I think it's so
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
cool.
Is it spooky?
I'm gonna wait though until after Halloween because I might mess with it a little bit more.
What? Is this
Yeah.
gonna bring like weird shit to my house?
No, it's not. I promise it won't. Maybe
Is it like a Ouija board?
it's. I promise you, in our friendship, I'll
Keep
never.
that devilish shit out of here.
I
Mike.
promise you, I'll never bring a Ouija board in your home.
Put your glasses on when you're talking to me.
No, I need to take it off actually.
Really?
Because it's something here. Close your eyes.
Eyes are closed. Waiting for it.
Woohoo! But a patient asked me if I liked like horror, scary stuff, and what have you. And I was like, yeah, I like that shit.
Okay.
And he's like, I got something for you then, man. And he made this, and it's so cool. All right, open your eyes.
Oh my god, that is creepy as fuck, dude. Jeez.
Isn't it cool?
That is
He
pretty
made
cool,
this.
though.
He bought a hockey mask. It was only $1.
Okay.
He got it home, and he's like, fuck, I'm going to do this up. He, like, painted it. He drilled the holes in it.
fuck?
And he made, like, tens of these. Like, from the
This
different
dude just
movies.
had all sorts of time, huh?
Yeah, this is from the third movie when
Okay.
Jason originally got... Oh, I'm wearing a Jason
Yeah, I was going to
mask.
say, we should probably tell everyone what you got on
A
your face.
patient of mine made me a Jason mask, which is so fucking
Jesus.
cool. Just because I like horror stuff, he's like,
You're
I got
hey,
some for
you
you.
like
man.
spooky stuff? You're like, yeah. And he comes with a fucking backpack full of Jason X masks.
He is getting me a hatchet. He made up a bunch of hatchets as well.
Oh my god.
It's fucking
Let me
cool.
see this thing. Let me
You
see
got
how he made this. Let me see the craftsmanship.
But like the painting in of itself is like really neat to me. It's
Pretty
cool.
cool.
Hmm. And like, it's just a hockey mask he bought at like the Party City.
And he like made the head straps for it and shit.
Yeah.
It looks like too, huh?
It's so fucking dope. Yo, look at that, my man.
What up, baby? It's weird to talk inside this thing.
It doesn't sound that weird though.
It's pretty cool. He like aged it up nice and everything. Put the nice painting marks, the red marks he had on it.
Like this is like to the T how the movie looks. Like he was very meticulous in it.
I like it.
So
Is it older gentleman?
Not really. No, he was younger.
He's just like into it.
He's just into it.
He's like, I love Halloween.
Yeah.
I love scaring people.
So I'm gonna fuck with this a little bit more. I showed Mallory, but I'm gonna try and scare her.
I was just you should try scaring her with it.
But once Halloween is over officially, I'm going to add it to our table or maybe the wall. Maybe scare Carol a little bit.
There we go. We'll throw it on the wall next to our other mask up there on the corner.
Oh yeah, that's a good
the
idea.
African one, all the way from Nairobi. Before we get too far on spooky stuff, I wanted to tell you I've been listening to a podcast that Rose suggested to me. Mm-hmm. It is a Dungeons and Dragons podcast.
Nice.
It is hilarious. It's called Not Another D&D Podcast.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've heard of it.
I've heard snippets of it. I really enjoy it.
Really funny. You can tell. I think a lot of the people are like actually pretty famous that are in the pod that are like characters and the host. Like a few of them are on like one of the host and the girl that's on the D&D, like the host of like the dungeon master and the girl that's like part of the party have their own sketch show that just got picked up on Netflix, which is crazy.
That's awesome.
And then the other two are like big podcasters and theater kids, I guess, and like improv. You can definitely tell they've all like been into improv class because they're hilarious and super quick. Mm-hmm. But it's pretty fucking awesome. They're like legitimately playing D&D too, so they're like doing all the crazy. And I've been listening, and after listening to like 4 or 5 of their episodes the past 2 days, I bought a book off Amazon for character, like the first like character development D&D.
Dude, I told you I'd send those books to you.
You have it?
I told you I did. Was it the players? What did you buy exactly? What is it called?
I'll show you. It was like $30.
You can send it back.
I'd like to have a physical copy though too.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. I understand.
And then I wanted to buy the monster book, like of all the.
I have.
So you have that?
So my buddy, shout out to him too, because I know he's listening. Michael Koken, man.
Hell yeah, Michael.
He sent me the player's handbook. He sent me the monster handbook, and he sent me the dungeon master handbook.
Yeah, I got the D&D player's handbook.
Did you get 5th edition? Because that's important. That's the most recent one.
What's it look? Do you know what it looks like?
We'll look at this later, bud. Keep it up, okay?
Fuck, hopefully it is. It was the newest one, I think. I don't know.
For $30, that sounds right.
It looks cool as fuck, and it gives you all the classes and stuff. That's what I wanted to like research, like all the different shit. Like,
it's honestly, it's better for you to have the physical copy anyhow. So that's not.
You can bring it around.
Yeah, I'm still gonna send you the rest though.
You should.
I'll send them to you probably tomorrow night.
Do it,
because I'm gonna forget when I get home.
Yeah.
Unless you text me.
And look at the shit I put on our docs.
I'm going to.
It's good
stuff. The one day Johnny's like, I sent you all this stuff. He was super excited. I was like, I can't look at
sick
screens because I'm like puking.
Man, I've got like 3 pages worth of shit for D&D. But yeah, man, I was getting all jazzed up listening to that. I was like, I need to buy the handbook to actually learn the character stuff. Like, I don't know.
I'm hoping to see Michael this Friday because it's Valpo night.
Yep.
And I wanted to ask him, or I can just ask you on the show right now, Michael.
Yeah.
I wanted to see if he would be interested in coming to like Mal and I's place and like hosting a little like DMing a one shot for us. Like you, me, awesome. Mal, Casey. I feel like that would be a fun group.
I am so down if he's down to be our dungeon master.
Yeah.
If he's down to DM.
Ew.
It's going down in the DMs.
In the BM.
Let us know, Michael, in the BM. Michael Koken.
But yeah.
Let us know, baby. That'd be so much fun. Yeah, this D&D podcast is really hilarious. And I know you and Mal and Casey suggested from, what is it? Something from the Magic Tavern?
Yeah, I don't suggest that.
Why?
It's just not for me.
What do you mean?
The humor is a little off. It kind of gets repetitive and I don't know. It kind of gets exhausting, honestly.
Okay. This one has me pretty much, I'm like addicted to it.
There's a story, though. They're just like, they're pretending to be characters sitting at a bar, and that's all they do is they just talk at a bar.
Okay.
So I don't know. It's not for me.
Okay.
It's fine. It's probably a good podcast. It's just not for me.
Yeah, it's just not for you. I understand.
Yeah.
This one's fun. It's just like they're going on a quest to, I don't know, it's just listen to it. It's fucking funny. Mm-hmm. They set it up well. You don't really have to know how to play D&D.
Yeah.
There's like one party like player in it that's never played before, and he's hilarious. One of them is like, there's like another one that is like a Boy Scout basically, and like his like description is like always, he's like, I always follow the rules, and he's like, I live with my mom and dad, and my mom says I'm a real good boy. It's so fucking funny. I was like, this would be Mike Kroll. If he was
my
on
God.
this shit.
Honestly,
just a rule follower, and like he's like a Boy Scout, and like it is hilarious.
I've been looking at the books, and my character will be lawfully good.
Are you gonna be a paladin?
I've thought of it, honestly. That or a cleric.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I could see either of
I'm
those.
thinking of what I want to be. I want to be like a tankier build. Everybody around me, like you guys, always get like these glass cannons, like people who cannot take a hit.
Yeah, that's
so.
pretty
I'm
much.
like, I want to
always-
be defensive.
I'm always like a gnome or some like weird elf or something.
You're like
that.
you would be a good like rogue.
Yeah.
I feel.
Yeah, definitely.
Or a bard. I think you are a bard through and through.
Yeah, for sure.
You will just always
like personality wise.
Honestly.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. I sing them a jaunty tune.
A jaunty tune. With that being said, I got a spooky story for you.
Let's hear it, dude.
So Mallory has actually got me into this. And it's a spooky, like supernatural thing that I would never have known until she was telling me about it, because she watches the Jenna Marbles podcast.
Nice.
And they talk about skinwalkers.
What in the fuck?
So have you ever heard of skinwalkers?
I have not.
Okay, this is Navajo, supernatural creature.
Okay.
So Native American.
I'm following you.
So I'll kind of describe what a skinwalker is.
Okay.
Skinwalker is a person with the ability to transform into any different type of animal at will.
Oh, shit.
They are most frequently seen as coyotes, wolves, foxes, eagles, owls, or crows. Some of these creatures can also steal the faces of different people and could appear as someone you know.
What the fuck?
When you look at a skinwalker, it can actually capture your face as well.
So wait, this is a Native American that has this ability?
Yeah, it's like it's a legend amongst the Navajo, a southwestern Native American tribe.
Okay.
And they like walk on all fours. It's kind of a mix of a creature and like a. They have like characteristics of all these creatures. Like some describe them as wolves, bears.
Damn.
There's like a really shady picture of one. It's creepy, isn't it?
What the fuck?
So like imagine that like coming at you, right?
It looks like some horror shit, like straight up from a horror film. Dang.
Skinwalkers are said to recruit more skinwalkers themselves. There's a dispute how that happens, but some say they have like ceremonies which skinwalkers take people and actually turn them into others.
Shit.
Mm-hmm. So it's interesting. I love it because it's super spooky, and I wanted to tell. I was reading stories about this to Mal, because Mal's telling a spooky story at the Imposters Halloween event. And I was like,
oh, nice. When is that?
That is Halloween.
It's on Halloween?
Yeah, Thursday.
Oh, shit.
So if you're around, the Imposters doing a little Halloween event after the play.
After their show?
Mm-hmm. However, so I was reading this last night, and Mal got so spooked that she made me stop.
Seriously?
And she was like...
Were you like guys like ready to go to bed? Like getting ready for
yeah.
bed?
And I was like, all right, let's go to bed. And she's like, fuck you, no.
It's like, I'm going to be up for like the next 3 hours.
So I thought I want to just tell this creepy tale.
Hang on a sec.
Right before our...
Get some voicemails going.
Yeah, just because I don't know, it's spooky time.
I
feel like
I'd
be in a bad Halloweener because I haven't carved a pumpkin. I haven't gone to the county line orchard. I haven't watched.
Idea.
I haven't watched Hocus Pocus. I'm
about to watch that Charlie Brown. And it's
the
a giant.
pumpkin.
It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown.
Yeah, I got a rock.
I got a. Yeah, dude. You can suck this Halloween.
Damn. All right.
Hang on a sec. Hang on. Here we go.
You getting some mood music?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, no. Hang on.
For anybody who's listening, if it's like dark outside, like turn off the lights, see if you can handle this.
It is pretty dark out right now.
Because it's going to get creepy. And you can interrupt, Johnny. You can make like corpse if you want, because some parts are kind of funny.
How's this?
That's perfect.
Swamp Witch. What is this called? It's also my stripper name. What up, I'm Swamp Witch.
All right.
Ooh, a little oboe in there?
That's kind of funny, honestly.
It's not fun.
Like I was feeling it, and this
fucking oboe.
I heard like a little jingle.
Yeah.
I was like, "Is that a tambourine?"
Here we go. Classical Halloween. Is this not good?
I don't know. Give me some like I don't know, thunder, like a dark, stormy night, you know? This is the theme of something. This is Ghostbusters.
No.
Yeah, hold on. Don't go anywhere. This is Ghostbusters, I swear to God. Oh, no, it's not. It had, like, the same start of it. Sorry.
I know.
Sorry, my bad.
Okay, how's this?
Ooh, there we go. That's the ensemble that I need. Excuse my voice. I've got McRib all down my throat right now.
Yeah, that's how I feel. I'm like tasting the fucking shit.
I like it.
That we just ate.
I feel it going through my system rapidly. Thank God.
Goddamn.
Okay. I was a kid when this happened. My uncle and I were finishing up chopping, gathering firewood for my grandmother because it was getting dark. Driving back on a dirt road at about 30 miles an hour, I had this awful sense of being watched. And before I could turn to look out my window, my uncle quickly shouted, "Don't!" And I completely froze.
Don't!
You can be the uncle.
Don't you look out the window, Michael.
Mike. My heart felt like it was beating out of my chest and then completely stopped when I heard a tap, tap on my window, which confused me because we were driving about 30 miles down the road.
Shit.
My uncle sped up and was loudly praying in my native language. I didn't know what was going on and thought it was all over until our truck suddenly dipped from the bed. My uncle
dipped,
then...
like nose first, I'm guessing?
No, like something like jumped into the bed of the truck.
Oh, shit. Someone... Boom.
Yeah. As they're like speeding down this road, mind you. I didn't... Okay. My uncle then started saying, "Look at me and don't turn away," over and over. And then I heard it again. Tap. Tap. But from the window behind me. It was getting harder for me to breathe and I wanted to cry. And a minute or two passed and the truck dipped again.
Shit.
My uncle slowly looked around and gave a sigh of relief. It was quiet besides the truck and the road. He looked at me and said, "We will ask your father to do a prayer in the morning so the evil will forget our faces." I remember curling up to the seat and just started listening to the radio, watching the time, listening to my uncle sing an old prayer. I called my uncle a while after because I had a nightmare about that night. We talked about it for a bit, and he said, "I didn't see faces, just eyes."
He said that?
The uncle.
Okay.
"I didn't see faces, just eyes, like brake lights you see on the road. It watched you." Before hanging up, I tried joking with him about it.
It was just a Bidoof.
"Why didn't you just step on the brake when it was in the back?" But he didn't laugh. He just gave a pause. And he said, "Because it wasn't alone. They were hunting that night. And if I would have stopped in order to shake that one off, the others would have gotten into the truck."
Oh, shit.
We hung up and we never spoke about the night again.
Damn, this music is getting intense. It almost worked pretty well earlier, too. The lead up.
That was it. That was just a short story.
That's it?
That's it.
That's fucked up. So what? That was like they could have stole their faces or some shit?
So what really got me with this story is like you're driving down the road and you hear a tap tap at the window.
Yeah, there's something like close enough or like keeping pace with your vehicle or inside of it or outside.
Apparently these things like run really quickly.
Jesus.
So they just like they are fucking going, man.
Oh my God.
There was another.
Yeah, fuck that. I'm good.
There was another one where this guy was saying him and his dad were going on delivery with his uncle, and they were going down this road, and he remembers that they saw something at the crest of the top of this hill they were going up.
Yeah.
And it was like a very large dog sitting on its hind legs in the middle of the road facing the cliff.
Okay.
His dad calls over the radio and says, "Do you see that big-ass dog?" And his uncle responds like, "That's not a dog."
That ain't no dog.
And he's like, "Speed up and hit it."
Oh, shit.
So his dad like starts to go, and he doesn't hit it because it like looks like this big bear almost. Once they get closer, it's not a dog, and it turns around and it had like a face of a person.
Oh, fuck, dude, that is disgusting.
And then they realized like once it was sitting on the hind legs, but it was like shoulder height with the hood of the truck. So they got like inches from hitting it, and it just leapt backwards over this fence and like took off into the night.
What the fuck?
And then eventually this cop like pulls them over because they're speeding to get the fuck out of there.
Mm-hmm.
And they pull him over, and the uncle like pulls over with them. And the cop's like, concerned.
What's
It's like,
going on,
why
yeah.
are you pulling over here? And he's like, we just saw a skinwalker a few miles back, and it's been following us for the last, like, 20 miles. And the cop, like, fucking takes off himself.
No way.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm out of here. Get this shit away from me.
And Mallory
Be
was like, we're done.
Yeah.
She's like,
That's
words
enough.
have power. I'm not dealing with this shit.
That's enough. I've had enough for the night.
That's
I'm good.
skinwalkers, baby.
Fuck that, dude. That's creepy as hell.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that'd be like out west or out south, down southwest, like you're saying, like New Mexico area.
Yeah.
Like
That's
that
where
kinda
they
shit.
say, like, the Navajo, like, people live. So that's where I'm guessing most
Makes
of it is.
sense.
Which, I don't know. It's spooky when it's like, I don't know what's spookier. Like when you're in the woods, you don't have like a good field of vision, or if you have like open field and
There's
you
too
see
much,
something.
yeah. I think the open would freak me out more.
Freaks you out a
I've
bit
walked through
more.
the woods and pretty much pitch black.
Yeah. Doesn't freak you out?
It's not that bad.
Okay.
I don't know. I've never been out in the open like that when it's like pitch black though,
Yeah.
because I feel like there's more shit that I don't know that can be hanging out maybe
Yeah.
that you can't see.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like either
Or
of
that
it really.
see you.
Yeah, that too.
Mm-hmm.
You never know, man. Out there could be like some fucking bobcats or mountain lions and shit out there, like legit stalking you. Anyways, that was creepy as fuck.
It's my spooky story
I
for the
appreciate
night.
it. Get us in the Halloween mood.
Halloween mood.
We're getting ready, baby.
Ooh, next week, baby.
Couple more days here, and we're gonna be eating all the Kit Kats.
Stealing your candy from your nephew.
Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna beat up a few kids on the side of the streets, take their candy bags,
Nice.
put bricks in their
Hollywood.
bag. Hollywood. as soon as I heard him say that on that Hocus Pocus movie, I was like, oh yeah, that's Mike's favorite fucking guy. Hollywood.
I just think of it whenever I see Ro. I'm like, fuck you, dude.
Hollywood. Yeah, dude. And they take his shoes. Poor guy. Anyways, we got a few voicemails from you guys. If you haven't called in, you should. 219-552-1128. Let us know what shitty fast food meal we should have next. Here's the first one. Maybe?
All right, I normally wait till the end of the episode to call. However, you call me a dentist elf, you call me radio silent faggot, or something like that maybe. Probably not.
I don't think we've ever called you that,
I would
my man.
never call you that. Do I need to edit that?
Nah.
We'll be all right.
Well, he said it. We didn't
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
say
yeah,
that.
Yeah, you're good.
First off, for Halloween this year, I'm being a Spartan, and so I'm still cutting back my
Do
drinking.
you think
because
you have, like, the body type for that?
I don't know if he does.
I don't think so.
think so. You better,
Like, Spartans were built, weren't
yeah,
they?
you better quit fucking around with that pizza pizzazz if you want a Spartan body.
Oh, my God. I want the, like, 300,
pizzazz.
like, painted on his stomach.
You want the fuck gutters that come down to your crotch?
fuck gutters.
Oh,
I've
it's like
never
that
heard it called that.
straight up, like straight freaking muscle.
I know what you're talking
V's
about.
that
I've
go
just
down
never
to your
heard
balls.
it. That's a good band name.
Fuck gutters.
We are fuck gutters. We're gonna like rock the fuck out of you.
We're here all weekend, Cleveland. Yeah.
Obi has, and his body's looking really good, and since I'm
Nice.
gay, he can't look better than me,
Oh.
so I'm still eating healthy.
Okay.
As Mike was doing Sober September, eating healthy, and he chose to, not do fast food and stuff like that, which all you guys condoned, yet I tell you guys I'm not going to be on my phone that much, and I'm the bad guy for not talking to you guys.
Yeah, thanks, Clay, for not telling us what you're doing with your life.
We made fucking what was it, Snapchat illegal, which they dipped the fuck out of that group once.
Yeah, they were like,
September was
out.
gone.
They fucking left, and I texted both of them. I was like, "What's the deal?" And they're like, "Yeah, we're gonna message everyone still on Snapchat, but we're just out of the group until next Sober September."
To be
I was
fair,
like, that's fine.
if you
whatever.
like snap, like you guys got different groups. So if you snap one group, they're just getting it over and
well,
over
that's what
again.
the thing was. Rose like, I'm already in like 5 different groups, and like Cole and I and Nick Mathias are in a group. Like me, Ro, and Clayton are in a group. Me,
Yeah.
Ro, Clayton, and Ro's whole family are in a group. Me, Ro, and like all my friends are in a group.
Yeah.
So there's a lot.
That's
going
how.
on.
Yeah, so I understand. Like that's a lot to keep up with.
Yeah. But then I was like, you bitches. At the same time, I was like, Cole's sad. You made Cole sad.
Aw. Oh, he did. Yeah, Cole
He
was
like,
very
"What the
upset
fuck?"
about
Yeah,
it.
uh-huh. He's like, why the fuck did Ro and Clayton leave? I was like, I
Yeah.
don't know. Ask them, they're bitches. Little snitch ass bitches.
I was just trying to be productive and not be on my phone and
Boo.
spend hours on Snapchat. Your guys' times for that screen sharing thing went way to hell up on Snapchat. which is just like if you're on Instagram, I feel like, since most of the time it was just butthole jokes and jabs at Roe, which I did enjoy.
Pretty much.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Otherwise, I'm going to finish this episode and wait to be verbally assaulted some more. Cunt.
Wow. Clayton had some sass.
He
to
did.
Spit.
I want to see some pictures of this Spartan costume.
Yeah, me too. I don't think he's got the fuck gutters to pull it off, man.
I think he has the fuck gutters.
You think so? He's pretty ripped.
Yeah, I think so. He might have some fuck gutters.
I think they've got some pretty awesome.
Everybody put your bets on now. Does he have fuck gutters or no fuck gutters?
Does he or doesn't he? Does Clayton King have fuck gutters or not?
That's going to be the title of the episode. We're not going to rhyme or do any kind of clever
gutters.
shit.
It's called Cyber Shindig episode 65, Fuck Gutters.
Question mark?
That'd be pretty funny, actually.
Yeah. Why do we name our podcast that?
Fuck Gutters. It's a Fuck Gutters podcast.
Welcome back. This is episode 69. Every episode is episode 69. That'd be real
episode
confusing.
3, episode 69.
Yeah. That'd be confusing for people to find
so
it.
Awesome. And then every once in a while we'll throw like episode 666 in.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh,
13,
spooky.
666.
Spook.
So Sarah and I were talking when we were hiking in, because
Nice.
it leads to
Glad.
weird
Zero.
conversation. She pointed out that when we are walking uphill or up like a mountain trail or something, I walk unusually fast. That's how she pointed out.
Uphill?
Like I have an extra muscle or something in my legs that I just kick into a higher.
No, first off, you don't. All right, Ro. I've seen you walk uphill. She's probably not used to seeing your ass waddle too quick around California.
Waddle. He's pregnant. He's waddling everywhere.
I've seen you slumming it in the swamps.
I don't know.
Extra, what do you say, muscle?
Muscle. I feel like, Ro, in seriousness, I feel like when you're walking up, you want to like kind of get through it, especially like if you're going up a huge hill, you probably aren't booking it as much.
Yeah.
But if it's like a small step, like when you're
when
running.
I run, dude,
Yeah.
today, like I run at Buckley, and there's a few big hills, and like I'm always running quicker. Damn, you got some little guy that's trying to jump out of your throat there.
It's that skinwalker
I
coming
know,
out of me.
Jesus, it's gonna jump out. I always run quicker when I'm going uphill because I just want to get it done with. I'm like, fuck this,
Right.
and then I'll like plateau and like slow down.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. So I feel like that's not unusual.
Yeah.
Tell Sarah to get off your back.
Here.
Yeah.
We've noticed it like even when we're hiking around other people too. I like haul right up by them.
Maybe because it's like a Midwest thing too. Like we walk like Chicago.
We
people
walk quick.
fast. I walk fast downtown. I'm not trying to fucking slow anything down, you know.
Right.
So
My question is, do you guys have anything like relatable to you that other people have pointed out about you that
big old wiener.
you do without knowing it? Because I don't know I'm doing this. I'm just walking, and normally she has to like remind me, hey, you're walking really fast. So is there anything you guys do that other people have pointed out that you do without knowing it? I guess applicable in any sense. Let me know.
I don't know. What about you?
I talk with my. That was a little
Jesus.
delayed.
Okay.
I talk with my hands a lot more than I use. I'm fucking slurring. I talk with my hands a lot, and I don't realize I'm doing it.
Okay.
I'm doing it now to prove a point.
Yeah, I understand.
But sometimes I'll go crazy when I get like excited. Yeah.
You
And
like
people-
take off like helicopter out of a room.
Boom, 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 boom. And people point that out. I don't know
I
if
can't
there's
think of
anything like
anything.
disturbing that I do.
I can't think of anything that someone had to like tell me that I was doing it.
Sometimes I'll no, not really. I don't know. I talk with my hands a lot, but I'm a body like talker, you know?
Yeah.
I don't like to just like, yeah, I saw the game last night. The football players were doing mighty fine. Now, if I was on the coach, though, I tell you what, I'd have benched that one
would've
player and put
sat
that other
him
player
down,
in.
put the punter in at
Mhm.
quarterback.
I'm gonna go fuck my wife, and if she's not gonna climax at all, I tell
Propane.
you what.
Propane accessories. Whoa. No, I don't know. I don't really have anything like that at all.
I get loud sometimes.
Okay. Yeah, but everyone does.
Yeah, I get loud often when I shouldn't though.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Mike's fucking giggling it up at funerals.
I'm like fuck that guy. I don't know why I was
That ain't
invited.
me. That ain't me. I'm invincible.
Another one I beat.
I'm never gonna die.
Every person that dies before me, I'm like, I got one up on that one.
No, I legitimately can't think of anything that people were like telling me.
Just your drinking problem. That's
They're
all
like,
I can
You drink
think
too
about.
much beer. I'm like, shut up as I drink another beer.
I can't think of anything that is like a habit that you don't notice. I like pick at my hands a lot.
Yeah,
But-
I do that sometimes. I've been doing that all night, actually. I've got little hangnails. So
Well-
I just cut my nails.
There you go. That's something you do.
Yeah, sure. What
I
the
don't know.
fuck?
Bro, this is a weird question.
This is a very strange question. We're going to go on to the next voicemail. Shout out to Ro for getting me hooked on that new D&D podcast. So it's awesome. Not another D&D podcast.
So I refollowed Mike on Instagram back
That's right. You gained
He fucking
Ro back.
commented on something.
Jesus.
in July because he made a stink about that. And he's like, I'll post more, blah, blah, blah. Guess he hasn't fucking posted since August. This is why I don't follow
I don't think I've
land
posted since
people. Mike, still following you, though. So, with the hope of maybe you'll post some like more exciting things. Question mark?
Let's see. When was my last
Your
post? was-
podcast needs you, man. That's how you get PR out there.
What do you say? Trying to get PR out there?
That was funny.
I haven't posted since July. So.
Yeah, dude, what the fuck? I
I don't have anything to post though.
I posted last week.
What'd you post?
I posted a picture of a conversation Mal and I had
yeah, that
and
was
of
funny.
us eating pancakes.
That was funny. Did you see my comment? Everyone had some good comments on there.
Of course they did.
What were the comments?
What
Read
was
it.
your comment
You
for?
didn't read it on your pancake one.
On my pancake? Let me see. I did, but I mean, I did. Yeah, Ro King commented, "Man, 2 posts this month!" Exclamation mark. Janger, did you clean your plate? I did.
Attaboy. Who else said something? I feel like there were some other good comments on there.
Linda said that place has awesome food. Kai said this pic is pure joy. Kay said dreams. And Johnny, did you clean your plate?
That was rhetorical.
Everyone's saying nice things, and Johnny's like,
I'm like,
wait,
what the fuck?
did you finish
Did
those
you
pancakes?
eat all your food or not, you little wimp? All right, here's the last voicemail of the group. Here we go. I think it's from Nick Mathias.
Ooh.
Hey guys, couple things here.
We should have had a crave case of Matthias' honor tonight, along with our shit food.
Nick, you should try, honestly, the Impossible Burger. Give
Yeah,
us your feedback on it.
He would be a great
Food critic.
person to throw that up against.
Yeah.
Like his palate. Yeah, try it, Nick, at the old BK. I think it's like $4.
Yeah,
or
but
$5.
so before you do it, this is what I would like. I'm being very demanding of him. So cut like it in, like get a Whopper, get the Impossible Burger, cut it in half, get 2 sides, and like mix them up. Don't know what you're eating. Eat both, kind of gauge it, and then taste the 2 halves that you know what's what.
Right, that's a good idea. That's a smart
See
move.
if you can tell the difference.
It's like a blind test
Yeah.
kind of deal.
Yeah.
He would be a good person to do that. Yeah.
Love you, Nick.
Matthias, let us know. Yeah, I missed you, baby.
So I had a dream, and it was the strangest dream.
God.
It was, you guys were going to do a podcast in a haunted house.
First off, great idea.
Johnny would never fucking do it,
I
though.
would never do it if I had to spend the night.
What? I don't
I wouldn't
understand.
sleep there.
You
If
don't
we just
believe in
podcast-
ghosts.
Yeah, but I
Like,
don't
you're
wanna
a
be around-
skeptic. I am a believer,
I don't-
and you're the one who's like, no, I'm not sleeping there.
I don't want to be around that energy. First off, I would do the podcast there as long as we could leave anytime and we didn't have to sleep there. As long as we were up doing things, I'd be fine with it. I'm not sleeping somewhere when it's haunted.
I get sleepy, dude.
You'd have to fucking stay up. We'd podcast the whole time.
I don't know. I get sleepy like now. I'm like, it's like 9 o'clock.
You're like, it is 9:30. No, I couldn't do it. I couldn't fucking fall asleep in a place I knew it was haunted, especially if we were like doing it Ghost Adventure style, where we were all in our own room by ourselves.
Ooh.
Fuck that in complete darkness.
I think it'd be fun. I believe in ghosts too, and I'm like down, and you're like, no.
Kind of halfway believe in them. I don't know.
I don't know. When Kayla was on last year, you were like, I don't believe in ghosts.
Maybe I changed.
What changed you?
I've literally had like no experience.
Yeah.
with any ghosts since then. So
oh
nothing.
my god.
Anyway.
And there was some guy named Jared who was like a promoter.
From Subway?
Subway?
The dude who was like in hot water for molesting
Pedophilia.
people? Yeah, thank you. Okay, what do you say here? Fuck.
Strangest dream.
Strange
It was,
dream.
you guys were going to do a podcast in a haunted house, and there was some guy named Jared who was like a promoter. He's supposed to take you guys to the next level.
Oh,
And so you're going to do a 7-hour-long haunted house podcast.
Could you imagine?
I feel like we could do that.
Kind of weird. And then I woke up because it was so weird. And then also, the Rose Gallon Milk Challenge.
Yeah.
I like the idea of like a support.
I was literally listening to our episode that we posted last about this, and I was like, I don't know what I would do. Like, I'd have to fucking fill a Camelback full of milk. And I was like, this sounds that idea gets better and better as I think about it.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
I like the idea of like a support car driving behind him.
Yeah.
You know, like the bicycle races. They have all those cars that follow the bicycle riders.
Be awesome.
And then Mike can lean out with the funnel and the gallon of milk and squirt it right into Rose's mouth.
Dude.
Or you could take like a construction hard hat and fashion 2 half-gallon milk jugs to either side of them.
That's a good idea.
Get him a chin strap.
Yeah.
And then have some type of siphon system that he can drink out of it. You know, like the old beer hat.
Like a beer
deal. So let me know what you think. Peace.
That's love that idea.
I like both of those ideas a lot.
Yeah.
I really like the first one just to see Mike like get out of the car and like funnel milk in a row. Like we could do it out by Cole's parents' house, just like down like the old like gravel
Bob would
roads.
be about it, man.
We do it in Cole's old red pickup farm truck, and we'd be in the back, and we could just like drive right up to him and like siphon milk into him, and I could like videotape it. Oh, it'd be perfect.
See,
we got it, Ro. You hear that? Better be ready.
It's gonna go viral, baby.
It's so awesome.
We're gonna make trailers for this shit, okay?
It's
people are gonna know
montages of Ro working out in California, drinking a shitload of milk and like running everywhere, with the Eye of the Tiger playing in the background.
Dude, it's gonna be minty. His fucking stock pictures are behind him.
Hell yeah, dude! There's like a picture of him throwing up everywhere.
Each picture frame is him like it's progressing.
Yeah.
Vomit.
He's like blue in one picture, then he's like yellow, and then he's like a little bit of moisture's coming out of his mouth and a whole puke. That's hilarious. What did you say was the second one? Oh, to have the beer,
like those
beer
hats.
helmet. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Wonder how much those go for. I'd buy one of those for the Halloween party.
Like $20.
You think?
Yeah.
It's worth it.
It's like a novelty item.
Yeah, they're kind of fun.
Yeah.
You don't see those anymore. I don't know. I'd like one.
Yeah.
It's like partying with lampshades on your head, so you don't see that anymore.
They had, what was it, that SpongeBob episode? Mm-hmm. Remember that guy who had that hat?
Yeah,
he was number one.
Yeah. It had the sodas on the side, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, you don't see those anymore.
Probably because people are getting so fucking fat,
that was,
just like sucking on Dr. Pepper
those
from
were
their
like
heads.
Trucker hats.
Yeah.
How crazy. You know what? Before we sign off, I got to see that. So would that be called a beer hat?
Yeah, I'm sure you'd get some kind of fucking answer.
Oh, yeah. You can buy a drinker beer soda guzzle or helmet for $12. What was that? Ooh, nice, man. Look at this shit. This is legit.
Ooh, what does that say? Fuck the liver?
Fuck my liver party time. Yeah, you can buy all sorts of cool shit online.
I like the cowboy hat version of it.
Should have been a cowboy.
Damn.
Should have learned to ride and rope. Yeah, dude.
Ride and rope. Saddle up and get ready to throw down at your next hoedown with the cowboy drinking hat. It's Fairly Odd Novelties.
Pretty legit. I would just feel like a big idiot wearing that hat around, though.
He fucking misspelled.
What?
This hate brings out the inner... It should be this hat. Boo, don't buy that.
It's probably a foreign hat. This is the old tried and true right here. It's just like a red plastic ball cap.
Oh my god.
With 2 drink holders on the side. Woo. Look, it's just it's
you
perfect.
Just pinch it comes out.
Hell
That's gotta be a bitch to clean.
Oh fuck yeah. Look you can buy a blue one. Nice.
Why is the pink one more expensive than the others?
$13. Same with the black one.
I want the pink
one.
Are
they plastic hats?
They look
plastic.
like it, yeah. I mean, for $13, what are you expecting?
I want something nicer than that. I keep burping up that stupid mixture McRib and that Whopper. I don't know if I like it or not, man. It's kind of gross. I'm glad we got that over with. I was really hungry, though, so it tasted really good.
I thought it was a fun experience.
I don't know. Anyways, guys, I think that's an episode. We're like almost 3 hours in.
65, baby.
Episode 65. We're here. You should go online and follow us on Instagram and YouTube and Twitter. Instagram, I think, is Cyber Shindig Podcast. Twitter is Cyber Shindig Pod. YouTube is just Cyber Shindig Podcast. Be on the lookout. We have a fun Dungeons and Dragons project in the works.
Glug glug, baby.
Yes. We're going to be putting out a few of those probably closer to wintertime. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be exclusively on YouTube, so you're going to have to watch it instead of just fucking podcasting us, being all lazy. Actually, sit down and open up your YouTube app.
Yeah.
But it's going to be fun. I'm already looking forward to it.
I've never seen Johnny work so hard at something in his life.
I'm so excited. I've been writing so much.
You bought a book?
I bought a book. We have a shared Google Doc page that I filled up like 3 pages, so it's going to be a good time. And
it's going to be good.
It's going to be good. And I think it's going to involve a lot of different guests, which is always fun as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Mike, you're on the interwebs, correct?
Yes. You can find me at makeout_Mike on the Twitter and the Instagram. Where can the fine people find you, baby?
Just find me on Instagram at Johnny.Goodrich or Twitter at Johnny Goodrich.
He's also got a Craigslist ad, ladies.
That's right. Come find me. Since they stopped doing this, what is it, the missed encounter, or the close encounters? That's a movie. The missed encounters or whatever.
Close encounters.
The missed encounters where it's like people trying to hook up, or like the dating Craigslist sites. Have you seen that?
God,
they got rid of all that.
Oh yeah, that was like the OG though.
I've looked on there a couple times. Some weird people out there, man. I don't know what I was expecting.
You're
but
too scrappy about that. Some weird people.
I was like, whoa.
Yeah, on Craigslist.
People know what they like.
You're selling yourself on Craigslist.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Yeah, that's true, I guess. I was like, damn. Opened my eyes.
And then you rapidly close them.
The Virgin lit the candle.
Good going, Virgin.
Guys, thanks for listening. Go buy some of our merch and check us out online. We'll catch you next time for episode 66. So close to 69. On the Cyber Shindig Podcast. See ya.
Yo, this is Mike, and I don't own a bike, but I like to eat, and I don't like sexy feet because I'm a man. I like to eat out of cans. That's all I got. Oh. What a big episode, baby. First. It does kind of look like my ass. I hope